Hello and welcome to Fresh Faced Comics, the comic book podcast where our lifelong comic book reader guides his friend through the world of comics for the first time. My name is Joey Morgan, the aforementioned lifelong reader. With me as always is Jacob Licklider, the aforementioned newbie.
So, inquiring minds need to know, is Tom Taylor an AO3 girly, a Wattpad girly, or a fanfiction.net girly? It's one of these three.
Did he get back to you on Blue Sky at all?
No, because he goes on Blue Sky literally once a week, and I missed it by 2 days. Once again,
Fool.
Jacob
No.
Licklider is late to the fucking party.
You are a fool. Alright. Well, why is Jacob asking you about Tom Taylor's fanfiction? Why, the only reason that it could possibly be is because we are talking today about Dark Knights of Steel by Tom Taylor. All 12 issues of it, Tales of the Kingdom. Let's fucking get into it. I'm so excited to talk about this today. In order to get into this, though, we have brought a friend to talk about their first ever DC Comics comic with us today. Please welcome back to the podcast, the one and only Kestrel.
Hey.
Hello.
Well, really, there were three comics in that sentence, and I hated it.
Oh, what's up?
There were three comics in that sentence, and I hated it. For Detective Comics comic.
Oh god.
In all fairness, this is technically speaking, it's my second because I did read Watchmen, but it's my first like mainline character DC's.
Yeah,
DC.
And even then, it's an Elseworlds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the end of our
to the left.
This is the end of our current Elseworlds block of DC books. After this, we have five more episodes of regular DC books coming up for the podcast, and then we're getting back into some Marvel. So all kinds of fun stuff coming up in the near future. And before we actually properly get into this, I just want to take a quick moment, if I may, to just kind of get this out of the way. Thank you all so much to all the fans and friends that have reached out over the past couple weeks. To me, my brother, everyone here at the Blood Donut Studios family. Lot going on. If you saw the community posts on YouTube or on Patreon or whatever, truly just any and all support has meant the world to us. I'm so happy to be back, and yeah, that's all there is to say. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. All right, let's hop right into this. Starting off with our non-spoiler section first, as always, Jacob. No. Kestrel, what is Dark Knights of Steel about?
It's Tom Taylor's medieval fantasy AU, and it's so fun.
I love it. Oh my god.
I could have just stopped at Yuri, though.
Oh my god,
Yuri!
Could have stopped at Yuri.
I was so excited because I think I said this in our chat. I was like, I love Marvel. I love Winter Widow, which is Bucky and Nat's ship name. But like all the Marvel comics we've been reading are aggressively heterosexual, so it was nice to get some Yuri in there.
It's great to have a book that is actually gay as fuck. It really is.
We love to see
it. The only thing... I'm not going to get into spoilers yet, but the only I do need to talk about the fandom of Dark Knights of Steel at some point, and a thing they wanted to happen that, for obvious reasons, was not going to happen.
I think I can guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was a ridiculous.
Cass and I were talking about it.
It was a ridiculous thing to want, but I get it.
Is it the super bad of it all?
Yes. We'll get into
I see the vision. I see the vision.
I see the
However,
vision.
comma.
We'll get into spoilers. But yes, this is Tom Taylor does medieval fantasy DC comics, and it's a fun idea. It's a really fun idea. The portrayal, the way that Taylor goes about portraying this is utterly fascinating. There are, because this is also alternate universe stuff, this is Elseworlds, properly with an Elseworlds label on it too, which is really nice.
I was gonna say, this was the big Elseworlds relaunch book, wasn't it? Like,
yeah, and it, in addition to being that, like this wants to take a lot of big swings, a lot of its more well-known characters, especially our Trinity, our Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman of it all, and characters adjacent to them. But yeah, it is. I realize now it's a hard book to talk about non-spoilery, because the big things to spoil all happen in issue 1.
The pitch of the book is the premise. Like, the pitch is, what if we do a DC Universe medieval fantasy AU with specifically like the lens of fantasy of the late 2010s, early 2020s? Like, because that is what this is. Like, you can trace a lot of influence here. Like, there's some King Arthur stuff. There's a lot of King Arthur stuff here. There's obviously some Tolkien in here, because you're going to do Tolkien. there's arguably some Game of Thrones, though not as dark.
Or as
But it
incesty.
well,
well,
based on the thing that certain people wanted, it could have gotten incesty.
it could have.
Could have.
Here's the thing.
It very much could have.
Look, at least in A Song of Ice and Fire, Martin is telegraphing that incest is bad. This is a bad thing.
Yes. And to be fair, Tom Taylor isn't writing incest. He's not. People wanted him to, though. And it's insane.
Look, in all fairness,
here's the thing, Joey. I think you underestimate the power of Superbad as a ship. Like,
no, okay. Again, we can't say too much about it because, again, spoilers. Because that is a spoiler still.
I see the vision with Superbad as a ship outside of this. I will say
it was especially prevalent in this because we made them like, early 20s, baby boy versions of Batman and Superman. Everyone in this book is a baby boy. Everyone is tiny and needs to grow up about 20 years to be their mainline counterparts.
I do find it funny that Bruce and Dick are like maybe 2 years apart.
Yeah,
same.
They do not
age, basically.
Yeah, like.
I don't understand how surprised I was when I'm like, oh, we are doing the Robins, and pretty much all of them except the one that we physically cannot do.
Yes.
Even if, like, here's the thing, you can imagine Tom Taylor finding a way to make, it's not a spoiler to say, Damian Wayne does not appear in this book because 20s
you see him briefly. My friend who lent me these, brought it up. Apparently you see him very briefly in that one Tales of the Kingdom thing, but he does not make a mainline appearance. And I have a lot of questions.
I have questions?
That's interesting. Huh.
I mean, it could be like what Taylor did with Supergirl. Like,
yeah, of course, yeah.
Because
yeah. But yeah, there's again, it's a hard book to talk about non-spoilers, so I think we should just probably get into some questions right away. So let's hop into these. Kicking off with...
Sorry, I was scrolling through the replies earlier.
Oh yeah, kicking off with the bit. First off, from our friend Jamie at Jamie-Season7, it says Tom's Taylor ? With a picture of, I believe this is June Hudson, right?
It's June Hudson. It's June
Hudson. Tom Baker's Taylor from Doctor Who.
And specifically seasons 17 and 18 of Doctor Who.
Yes.
So, like, I love that.
Jimmy also submits Dark ? With the cover of Doctor Who Dark Eyes from Big Finish Productions. Jimmy submits hang on, these go in a certain order. Nights ? With the bad guys from Doctor Who Battlefield. Of ? With a zoomed in shot of one of the ofs on a Doctor Who DVD. It's definitely for a Doctor Who DVD cover, and I don't know.
I think it's Invasion of Time.
Is it? I don't know.
Based on the white, like, God, this is so sad.
No, that's an E before the of, so it can't be.
No, it can't. Wait. Is it a DVD? Is it a DVD?
I don't know. And then lastly, Jamie submits Steel ? Which I really do love that for this bit. Jamie pull out. I'm assuming these are all of his Doctor Who Blu-ray Steel books, which do look really lovely.
I did
together.
love that.
It's a lovely little picture. Next, our friend Andrew at Andrew Doing Art submits Dark Knights of Steel. This may be a stretch, just go with it. With a picture of the Cyber Shade from Doctor Who: The Next Doctor. It's a Cyberman head, so it is steel, I guess. And it is on a dark body. It is a stretch. You're right, Andrew.
I'm kind of surprised Andrew didn't go for the Battlefield reference. The metal.
A type of metal.
Fair enough.
It's Doctor Who. They don't specify.
Fair enough. I didn't know. Because it's been a hot second since I've watched Doctor Who. I couldn't remember if it was like they had a made up vibranium-esque metal or if it was just it's generic metal TM.
Yeah, I think it's just a generic metal. Yeah. But then our friend Kian at Kian the Quark submits a knight ? With Homer Simpson in a homemade knight's garb. He also submits Ye Old Times ? With a picture from that Always Sunny episode where everyone is playing that online fantasy game. So there's that. And then lastly, for the bit, we have our friend Rose Panda at Joe. You can read this. Says Medieval Times ? with a Muppets clip of called Elvis the King and His Knights of the Round Table. All kinds
Can
of
I
fun
just
there.
say, I'm a
Yes.
little disappointed there was not one Monty Python in the Holy Grail reference. Not a
Don't-
single one.
Don't tell them to submit a new type of reference in these replies. They
Figured out
usually
what cover he pulled the of from. It's Revenge of the Cybermen.
there we go.
Ah.
But no, Kestrel, don't tell these people to submit new things for the bit. They have a selected group of things that they pull from. Sometimes they venture outside of it. I don't want there to be more.
That's fair, but I was like, not even one Knights Who Say Knee? Not even one?
I
Not
guess
even
not.
one.
I guess I could have done the funniest thing ever and put it there myself, but
Oh,
could have.
we have had guests do that in the past. They submitted their own replies. So
I could have chose chaos this morning.
yeah. Let's see. Next up to the regular questions, our friend Rose Panda says, regarding my contribution to the bit, you've never heard of birth strips? I'd explain, but I think it'd be funny if you found out for yourselves. I'm not sure. I'm going to take the time to look it up myself. So maybe you should just tell us.
What is? Did I hear you correctly? Birth strips?
Birth strips.
Strips.
It seems to be a Muppet Sesame Street type reference. I don't know to what degree though.
Okay. I heard birth strips, like birthing a
strip-
child, and I was like, I am terrified and confused.
I certainly hope it's not that.
I'm like, none of those words are in the Bible.
Rose Panda also submits, if this were to be an animated movie, would you go for familiar returning actors or have people completely new to voice the characters? I think completely new. I think that'd be my approach.
It's gotta be new. It's gotta be new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since we've lost, I think, a lot of the we've lost Kevin Conroy, who was the definitive Batman, and so I think the novelty of casting well-known actors for these characters in alternate universe stories is kind of lost now, unless you're specifically not doing a Batman thing. So
that's really hard to do because Batman is Batman.
Yeah, exactly.
I do like Jensen Ackles as Batman, but he's too old.
He's good. I like. Well, this is an animated project we're talking about, so Jensen Ackles could do it. He is rather.
I think his
good.
voice is too old, though.
I was about to say he's not the voice I picture. He's too old. He's like in his 40s. I don't think he could play.
For
I
the
think Bruce is what 19.
Yes. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah.
I do really like him as Batman in The Long Halloween, though. I think he's Long Halloween.
Yeah, he's in Long.
He is.
Yep. I do prefer Jensen Ackles as Jason Todd though. Personally, he's so good, so good.
Oh, nice.
Have you ever seen that?
I haven't seen. I have not.
My God. Oh, it's so good. You are missing out on one of the best. Let's see. Next, our friend Andrew submits. Since you guys have been doing several Elseworlds recently, do you think you'll do Gotham by Gaslight or the Doom that came to Gotham?
Please. Sorry.
my answer to this question is basically the same as it always is. Perhaps, maybe someday. We do have my co-host is not allowed to know what I have planned for the future, so it's always going to be maybe.
Maybe.
I need you to. I legally need you guys to do Gotham by Gaslight at some point, because that is a Batman. I haven't read the comic yet. I have it sitting on my bookshelf, not even 5 feet from me, but I haven't read it yet. But I have seen the animated movie, and that is a movie made specifically for me.
I do really love the idea of Kestrel specifically guesting on Elseworlds DC episodes and never delving into the main line. That would be pretty
honestly great. I would love that. That could be my bit.
Yeah.
I sent you guys the Superman Metropolis one.
I know. Ooh.
Yeah. That is tempting.
There's also a Batman Nosferatu one.
I've heard of that.
And
yes. Yeah.
Wonder Woman Blue Angel, and I'm very curious.
That is cool.
See, I don't want that to become Kestrel's bit because I also want Kestrel to read like mainline DC stuff as well.
I think, in my own weird way, maybe this is just also my personal preference talking. I just think Kestrel would really fuck with Green Lantern, and I think everyone would fuck with Green Lantern, and Green Lantern's amazing. Anyway,
Green Lantern is the one that I don't know anything about from my friend that loves DC. I know next to nothing about Green Lantern.
Go in completely blind. Just buy an omnibus and just start reading.
Just go to town.
They really started releasing the Jeff Johns stuff in compendium format.
They have.
Like an Omni, but cheaper because it's paperback.
Indeed, yeah. So,
Huge fan of Cheaper.
yeah, big win there. Last up, we have a set of questions from our friend Mason at the GD256. One, which DC superhero is most likely to play D&D? Superman. I think Clark would be really into D&D. Yeah.
No, I feel like
All
Bruce
of
could
the
be a good
Robins.
DM though.
All of the Robins. Oh god.
All of the
a
Robins.
D&D game played by the Robins. Yeah.
Yes. Who would be the DM?
Who'd be what?
My knee-jerk reaction is Dick, but I don't know.
For what class?
Who would DM a Robins only D&D campaign?
Oh, maybe no, Damien. Damien would DM.
Damien's DMing.
Yeah. Jason is playing a rogue.
Jason's a rogue. Dick is playing a paladin. Tim is playing a wizard.
Yep.
Steph. I don't know Steph nearly as well as I should because we haven't read much Stephanie Brown stuff.
I should text my friend who loves her.
Barbara's probably. You said Tim would be a wizard, right?
Yeah.
I see. My instinct is Barbara for wizard, but maybe Barbara could be
artificer. Maybe.
Yeah, that's an idea. This is too fun an idea. I really like this now. Anyway,
would Cass also be a rogue?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, definitely. Either that or Cass plays a barbarian, and I think that would be a really fun play on it all. Mason's second question says, does actual steel show up? Well, there are swords. I guess they're made of steel, unless you're referring to the DC Comics character Steel, but it's not capitalized. So I don't think you're referring to the DC Comics character Steel. Unless you are, because you're wearing that commentary base. Yeah, the basketball superstar Shaquille O'Neal. Oh God. 3, how were the adaptations of the characters to this set up? Was it done well? I think so. Yeah, definitely. I like a lot of the differences in the big characters. Importantly,
I love Harley in this. I absolutely love Harley in this.
Oh God, yeah. I think Tom Taylor smartly only really takes huge swings with characters that people would already be familiar with, like your Batmans, your Supermans, bat adjacent characters. Otherwise, characters that are slightly lesser known kind of stay the same from how they are in mainline comics, like your Constantine, your Black Lightning, things like that. So, I think that's a very smart move.
Yeah.
4, which DC character is the worst to be hungover with?
Constantine. It's Constantine.
Yeah,
I was about to say it's got to be Constantine.
I feel like
right?
Would he not be the best to be hungover with?
No. Well,
I feel like he would try
he's a bisexual disaster,
exorcism or something.
Oh man, I don't know. My knee jerk was like Jason Todd or something, but I don't know. 5, give me 2 words to describe this comic. I love watching Jacob contemplate.
The wheels are turning.
Yuri in all caps.
Oh, that's one word though. That's one word though, Kestrel.
Fine. Yuri with all of the exclamation points. The exclamation points at this point constitute the word.
Lot of Yuri. Lot of Yuri.
A lot of Yuri. You could just say Yuri.
Oh wait, no. Love wins. Heart emoji.
That's true. I like that. That's good. 6, which superhero that does not appear in this comic should have appeared? Hal Jordan.
I was gonna say there are a couple of absences where I'm
of the Green Lanterns.
I would love to see Swamp Thing and Aquaman. I think in this universe that would be really really interesting.
We're doing Aquaman and Dark Knight of Steel too.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he's gonna be a big headliner in that.
I don't know DC enough to have a strong opinion on this. All the heroes I know, for the most part, are here. Maybe
fascinatingly, that Commissioner Gordon is here. Oh yeah, an actual Flash, like one of the Flashes.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm partial to Wally West because I watched Young Justice, but I'm not picky.
The homies love Wally West. I do not. 7.
I was going to say you do.
Here's the thing. I've realized recently I am not overly attached to the Flash family of comics in general. I think when it comes to like the big DC headliners, I think Flash is like the last thing I'd probably reach for in that lineup. I like the Flash just fine. I don't know. I'm not actively seeking out Flash comics regularly.
That's fair.
Yeah, he's like the only big DC hero I don't have some version of on my regular pull list at my comic shop. So, anyway,
which is fascinating.
Yeah, I'm just not a huge Flash guy. I like Flash. I don't know, just not a huge Flash guy. 7, Jacob, he's right behind you.
What?
8, good jumping on point. Why or why not? Good question, Kestrel.
I mean, I thought it was a fun jumping off point. I don't know if it's necessarily a good one, but like, I don't know, it was fairly easy for me to follow. There weren't a ton of heroes I didn't know, which was very nice. The only one
I
that
think
I
Taylor
didn't
does a
like
good job of displaying like the. I hate that I have to call Black Lightning a lesser known hero. Despite the fact
I was
that
about to say I didn't know who Black Lightning was. He was the only like mainline one I didn't know. Some of the like one-offs that came up, or like when it's not really a spoiler, when Bruce is walking through the dungeon and there's like the one-offs, I knew next to none of those.
Okay, gotcha.
those
So,
are
like,
also
I don't
like
know, I think it
minor
was okay.
cameos. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a good jumping off point for me personally, having
Very
the
cool.
limited knowledge I do, because I'm not completely like ignorant to DC. I've seen a lot of their animated stuff. I watched Young Justice. Obviously, I saw Superman 2025. It healed me.
Banger. I mean, hey, and also if you like this, it's good to see that this is a universe that DC is invested in continuing. There's the spin-off miniseries All Winter, and they're doing a second run of Dark Knights of Steel in general. So that's really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah,
that's
unfortunately,
really cool.
Unfortunately, it is being drawn by a Nazi. So yeah, sorry, I think we are legally required to say an alleged Nazi, but
a not alleged Russian propagandist.
That's true.
I don't want to support that.
Yeah.
That's
and I think Read Comics Online got nuked recently.
Yeah, All Winter was pretty good.
Rest in peace, comrade.
Yeah, we have then one more question over from Discord, actually, from our friend Zach. Zach says, I love the way they use Black Lightning in this run. Hard agree. I know we've been alluding to Black Lightning a couple times throughout this. And once again, just a very underutilized DC character. And it's just cool to see him so prominent in a book like this. So,
oh my god, me offhand mentioning the Read Comics Online. I don't know if you guys saw in the group chat. My friend texted me that the other morning, and she was like, Read Comics Online went down the day I was supposed to start the New 52. This feels like being in ancient Greece and finding a dead eagle on my doorstep as I'm getting ready to go to war.
Okay, well, to be fair, it depends on what run you're starting in the New 52. There are degrees to this stuff.
So I responded. I was like, "Is the fact you're looking for alternatives to Read Comics Online the equivalent of Agamemnon sacrificing Iphigenia so he can still go to war?" And she goes, "Yes." She goes, "Yes," God. And Cass and Steph are my 2 daughters I'm sacrificing.
My God, that's so funny. Also, back on the Black Lightning thing for a second. It's so crazy that we still have to say.
It made me chuckle, and I needed to.
Oh no, it's all good. You're good. I was just thinking, like, to that point. It's so crazy we still have to say underutilized DC character. The guy had a 4-season-long TV show. Like,
there's a
4-season-long Black Lightning TV show. I haven't seen it, and I probably should see it because I like all of his appearances in the CW crossovers. But yeah, no, whole TV show, and he's still relatively unknown by the masses. He did also make a small appearance in our last episode when we covered Injustice.
Yes, but everyone made a small appearance in the last episode, pretty much. Like,
trying to think of who didn't. Zatanna didn't. Constantine didn't.
I just realized Zatanna wasn't in this book.
No, she was not.
Oh, she would have been a good one to have in there. Going back to the earlier question, she would have been fun to be in there.
Yeah. All right. I think it does it for questions. Let's hop into Fresh Face Correspondence. Fresh Face Correspondence is the part of the show where we read out your comments. Yes, your comments that are listening to this show right now. Your comments anywhere, YouTube, Spotify, any sort of platform that you can reach out to us on, be it on regular episodes or on Fresh Face One Shots. You can reach out to us and we'll read out your comments right here. We have a couple comments from Spotify today. First off, from our friend Jamie, because it's been a long time because we had to take a break. From our Invincible bonus episode, our friend Jamie says, I read the first compendium years ago. I don't really remember much, but I did remember the graduation hat joke. Such a good bit. Indeed it is, Jamie. Absolutely.
It's a really funny bit. Really funny bit.
One of the few things I really loved from that volume. Jamie then also says, for our last episode on Injustice Gods Among Us, Volume 1, so when's the bonus episode where the three of you watch Brave and the Bold? I know we should. That is a Batman thing that Brian Corrigan can show me, and that's insane.
That's insane that there's a Batman thing that Brian Corrigan can show you.
Yeah. And then we have one more comment from over on our YouTube copy of Injustice Gods Among Us Year 1 from our friend Marcus. Marcus says, Superman kills the Scarecrow. Maybe we didn't do the best job describing it in the episode. Joker killed the Scarecrow and Superman found the body. But Marcus then says, weird because in the game, the Scarecrow is kind of pivotal to the transition between arenas and the Arkham Asylum stage. Not canon, obviously. Also, really, probably because of time constraints in development, all the Batman rogues are in their Arkhamverse incarnations, which is very true. It's a really interesting thing. There's a stage in Injustice where you're playing an Arkham Asylum and you can kick somebody through a wall and they will get thrown into another area, but they'll do this by encountering a number of Batman rogues there, and most of them are the Arkham versions of those Batman rogues. It's a weird appearance.
That's weird. I
kind of want to play the Arkham Asylum games. I haven't actually.
Do it.
I've watched. I haven't even read the comic. I've watched a lot of people talk about the comic, and I think the art is beautiful. But I really want to read it. And I really want to play the game because I've heard really good things about it.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay. You know what? If you play Arkham Asylum and then the two of you play Arkham City at the same time,
yes,
then
and
finally get that Arkham City bonus episode on the books. We can finally do that because Jacob's been a little bitch for a very long time about playing one of the greatest video games ever made. It's fucking Arkham City, dude. What are you doing with your life? It's so
not
good.
Playing video games.
My fucking
I was about to say,
dude.
I will warn you, I am absolute dog shit at video games, so it will take me a long time.
That's why easy mode exists, and there's no shame in that. If you're just there for the story and the fun of it all, fucking do it. Whatever. Anyway, okay.
To this day, the only game that I've fully full game, I should say, that I've finished the story mode of is Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I love that game. Don't at me.
No, that's rad. But I've never played the Assassin's Creed games, but
it's
cool.
The one that takes place in Victorian England. So again, it is made for me specifically.
Very fun.
Target audience me. They get all these fun steampunk weapons. I very much enjoy it.
Nice.
I used to be really good at the throwing knives in that game.
Cool.
Lovely.
I spent a lot of last episode talking about random Injustice characters I was really good at playing as. That was fun. Anyway, all right. I think that does it for our non-spoiler section. We're about to hop into spoilers. We're going to talk big old spoilers for all 13 issues here we're talking about today. If you're not joining us for spoilers, be sure to hop to the end of the episode to find out what we are covering next time on Fresh Face Comics. We're delving into some mainline DC book continuations. So all kinds of fun stuff getting starting.
Wait, some completions? I'm hoping we can complete a run or two.
We shall see. But yeah, well, be sure to hop to the end to find out what that is. If you're not sticking around for spoilers as well, also check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Blood Donut Studios. You can get all kinds of fun things there, like early Star Trek reviews, exclusive Star Trek commentaries, fresh face extras, bad movie commentaries, and if you're not into any of that, although there is oh so very much you can get, there's a $1 a month general support tier. You get your name down below in every video we put out. If people see your name down there, they'll see you're a cool person, and they will want to be a cool person too, and they will join the Patreon. That is exactly how it goes. So without further ado, let's hop into our spoiler section. Consider this your official spoiler warning as we get into Dark Knights of Steel number 1. First off, I gotta say, I collected this in single issues, and I was so happy to get this deluxe edition. It's fucking gorgeous. My God.
Very pretty.
It's so good.
They're so cool.
Oh my God. It's a gorgeous deluxe edition.
I borrowed the Volume 1, Volume 2 compendiums from my friend, and the alt covers
nice.
in the back are so pretty.
Oh god, yeah, they have a
my.
giant variant cover gallery at the end of the deluxe edition as well. Love all these variants. I actually, when I was getting the singles, my comic shop guy wasn't able to get issue 8 for me for some reason, so he got me one of the Wonder Woman variants that was really, really cool. Which one was it? Looking at the back here. I know I saw it back here at one point. I'll have to find what it is later. I forget who it's by though.
I really
Oh,
like
yes, it's that one.
the I really like the Joker horse armor, and I'm very sad we don't actually see it in the comics.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Yes.
Because
cool.
that design is sick as fuck.
That it is. That it is. All right, but yeah, actually getting into issue 1. So, Jacob, welcome back to the world of Tom Taylor. Kestrel, welcome to the first time
Yeah, welcome to the first world of Tom Taylor.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go. So we open on
Mr. Taylor, I apologize for the slander and injustice. You did a good one here.
Injustice is good too. I don't know.
Fine. It's fine.
You had a number of very positive things to say about Injustice. And
I do.
He punched a hole through the Joker.
He did.
That's all I know.
It was great.
He punched the guy.
Yeah.
He punched through Joker.
Yeah, it's cool.
And
no, it's not cool, but it's but it is fun. It is fun. All right. We open where so many Superman stories begin: Krypton and the destruction of it. And the first thing where this, where we want to posit this universe is shifts from the one we are also familiar with, in that escaping Krypton is not little baby Kal-El. Instead,
as little baby Kal-El isn't alive yet. Like,
yeah.
I was about to say, technically, little baby Kal-El is escaping, but he's.
I guess technically, if you want to take the conservative view of it,
yeah. But he hasn't escaped the uterus yet. Joey,
you guys heard it here first. Kestrel just said, "Life begins at conception," and
I did not say that. She is actively in labor when they touch down on Earth.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard over here.
She is actively in labor when they touch down on Earth, Joey. This is a little past conception.
It feels good to be recording again.
I should have look. I have been sort of keeping time until one specific type of fan fiction comes up. I'm not going to say which one. Don't say it, because I want it to come up naturally. I really should have just come up with until someone says something totally out of pocket.
But we have Jor-El and Lara crash landing on Earth, being surrounded immediately by knights and horses, and Jor-El protecting his wife by incinerating the attackers.
Can I just say,
moment of silence for all the knights that he just launched into the Shadow Realm. Oh.
Yeah, for real.
I love the narration. So.
The prophecy. It is. First off, this book is about John fucking Constantine, and how great is that? How great is that to have?
Yeah, it's so fascinating because. Cass, you want to join us on some Hellblazer? Well, that's really dark stuff, and we're already 3 volumes in. You join us on some Hellblazer at some point? Because
Kestrel could hop in with volume 4. The Family Man is a very easy volume to get into. It's mostly anthology stuff, but also just read all of Hellblazer. It's amazing. It's so good. It's fucking hell. Oh god, John Constantine, my beloved.
You guys both know I am no stranger to jumping into things in the fucking middle of them.
The weirdest fucking place.
This is true. It is gonna make the first half of Dangerous Habits insane, but after that you'll be all right.
You'll be okay.
Cool.
No, I love the narration. We're dealing with, so here's the thing about prophecies in fantasy stories. If you somehow aren't familiar with fantasy as a genre,
tell me about it, Jacob. What's fantasy?
It's what humans need to be human. It allows us to swallow the little lies so we can make the big ones work better later on. How
does that lead to Batman holding a sword, Jacob? Tell me.
Well,
you see,
right, Tolkien, let's go a little while.
You see, okay, no, I'm misquoting Pratchett. Please. Well, you see, it's where the falling star meets the rising ape, and it is the big lie of justice and mercy. Yeah, that's what we're going with.
Yeah.
And also, Batman has a sword.
And also Batman has a sword. Oh god.
Oh, my point is, prophecies are bullshit. And this
Yeah.
entire thing could just be prophecies are bullshit. And the only person in the universe to realize prophecies are bullshit is Lois fucking Lane.
Yes.
Because of
And
course
that
it's
also
Lois
all I can
Lane.
makes so
think
much
of-
sense.
All I could think of whenever they talked about the prophecy, Jacob, I know you know the exact thing I'm
What's
about to say.
guitar
OST's
riff?
Aeneid video with the guitar.
Guitar-
There is a prophecy.
That sounds
God.
funny. I wish I knew what you were talking about.
I will send you this video, Joey.
I'm sure you will.
Watch Overly
but yeah.
Sarcastic Productions. They're great.
But I've seen a couple. But yes, we have this prophecy playing over this opening scene, narrating this opening scene. This idea of people that will come to us, that will look like us but are not like us. They are threats. They are demons. They are here to take our world. This is a prophecy made by the one and only John Constantine. As
Which
we
is
flash to
13.
yeah, we flash to the present day. Then, little Kal-El is all grown up, and in the present day, we see John Constantine and his king, who's Black Lightning.
Jefferson
we
Pierce.
get-
In
We
the
also
Kingdom
see
of
the
Swords.
Robins. We also
Kingdom of
see the
Swords.
Robins.
we do begin to see the Robins. Or no, do we? In this
I
first
got
scene?
very excited.
Not initially.
Um,
Not initially. Kestrel is jumping the gun because
Sorry.
look,
No,
I
that's
was
good.
Kess and I were in DMs earlier today, and we determined. Look, you leave us alone for too long, chaos is gonna happen.
I'm sorry. I'm
Joey,
sorry.
I have a meme I will be sending you
Okay, I look forward to it.
about the chaos.
Jacob,
About
I'm
the
sorry.
chaos.
Did I leave you guys alone for too long? Did something happen that I left you guys alone for too long? Did I do something wrong that I left you guys alone for
no,
too long? Is that
no.
something that happened?
No, we were left to our own devices.
And why
Forgive
is
me,
that,
adding
Jacob? Why is
terms-
that, Jacob? Do tell me. It sounds like I did something wrong.
No. Your
I
father
told
did
him that-
something wrong.
Somewhere along the
Hello,
line.
911.
A lot of things wrong, actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of
Anyway.
things wrong, actually.
Yeah.
Stop!
Oh.
He's already dead.
Oh no! Oh god! Oh god!
I'm
No.
sorry. I don't know if that was too soon or not, but
No. This is perfect. This has been the humor of the past 2 weeks. This,
cool.
yeah. All right. But anyway, yes. So we have we meet the Kingdom of Swords.
Storms.
We meet
Kingdom of Storms.
King Black Lightning, and little John Constantine.
This,
And
you know, for a so-called just and fair and moral king, he really just does leave John Constantine kind of out to dry. Like,
yeah.
it's like, yeah, just write down the prophecy, write everything down. Never mind that this child is speaking in tongues, is having a bad time, and it's not going to get better for him.
Builds character. He'll get
Yeah.
over it.
Yeah.
Pull himself up by his bootstraps.
Yeah. But then it is time to meet the Castle of L. Time to meet the residents of the Castle of L. Now here's what
The
happened.
Castle.
You know how they my god.
I am forcibly ejected from the Discord.
You know how comic companies will put out previews of their comics? They'll be like, "Hey, here are a couple pages of the thing we're putting out."
Yes.
And here,
Yeah.
and so people get a taste of what they're going to buy. So so they put out these pages. People see little twink Clark Kent and little twink Bruce Wayne, and they're like, "Wow, these twinks should be together." And people get this idea of what should be happening in this comic well before the big twist at the end of issue 1 happens.
Foreshadowing is a
And-
literary device.
And,
Right.
and yeah, people shouldn't be thinking this. These two are half brothers, and it's
That's the sad
In
part.
their defense, they didn't know that.
Yeah,
In the defense of the people who wanted that, they didn't know that when they were saying
the trouble then comes from the fact that they still wanted this after the reveal happened.
Yeah.
Add to that defense with these designs. Look. Never underestimate
Yeah.
fan fiction.
Ridiculous.
Clearly, Joey, you have never heard of Wincest.
I have. I don't need it. I don't need it.
Wait, does Joey know about Wincest?
This sounds
Does
like
Joey know about what spawned from Wincest? Because now would be the time
no!
to bring it up.
what spawned from. Okay. Do tell. Okay, Wincest. Okay, first off, if I may,
Yes, you're doing this. I'm not doing this bullshit.
if I may use context, if I may use context clues, Wincest sounds like a supernatural thing. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
You are
Yep.
correct. Yes. Yep.
So what
there weren't
spawned
a
of
lot
this?
of
What do you
there
mean
weren't a
by
lot
that?
of characters in Supernatural in the early seasons, as I understand it, to ship the brothers with. So people
They kept
got
dying.
country girls.
They kept dying.
Country girls make do.
Also, Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki are that. So
Yeah, they're
just-
too attractive. They're too attractive white
maybe
dudes. Fandom loves that.
Maybe I just
but
don't.
like,
I just don't get fandom culture. Apparently, I just don't see why
But-
why the instinct is to find somebody to ship with somebody. I just don't.
It was
get
also like
instinct.
it was very specifically also like 2014 fandom culture. But anyway, so the thing that spawned from it. Are you in a headspace to receive information that may harm you?
Sure.
That's where
an
we got
hour and
Omegaverse
30
from.
minutes.
Yep.
Go ahead, Kestrel.
That's where we got Omegaverse from. Is Supernatural. I don't know if it was Castiel or if it was Wincest specifically, but we did get Omegaverse from Supernatural fanfic. One of the few fanfic things that the Star Trek fandom is not responsible for.
It's not responsible for. Yet you would, which is honestly a surprise with the Star Trek fandom the way that it is.
Yeah.
Okay then.
But yeah, so
back
thanks
to
CW, I guess.
Back to Twink.
Switching
Batman and
topics
Twink
entirely.
Superman. Yeah, back to Twink Batman and Twink Superman. So yes, we have little Prince Clark and the Bat Knight Bruce Wayne.
What's the fanfic trope? The Golden Retriever and
Golden
Cass, help me
Retriever and
out.
Black Cat.
Thank you. That's
That's
what I was looking for.
Crazy.
Look.
We also meet Alfred here, and I love goatee Alfred. I love a goatee Alfred. It's a great.
He's
Alfred
very
is so
Errol
good in
Flynn.
this.
Yeah, it's a great look. We
Alfred
meet
is
our
so good in
Robins.
this.
We meet our Robins. We meet Dick Grayson. We meet Duke Thomas. We love some Duke Thomas rep. God, he's so underutilized.
We get Steph.
We get Steph.
I always get excited for Steph on behalf of my friend. That's I call it my blurbo-in-law. Because
Yeah.
she's not my blurbo, but she's my friend's blurbo, so I still get excited on her behalf.
There you go.
One of these days, if we ever do Steph's Batgirl run, Tess is invited on immediately.
Hell yeah.
Immediately.
Hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, our Robins and our Bat Knight all gather together to hunt someone down for the kingdom. This someone is they call her a siren.
And a banshee? Because
banshee, yes.
Here's the weird thing. This is a universe where magic is a thing. And it's not like it's the awkwardness that in the Prime DC universe, magic is also a thing, but this magic is different.
Indeed.
It's mostly the green question mark kind of is the idea, I think. But also Green Lantern rings are a thing. So
there's a Green Lantern ring, and it's something else entirely by the end. So unrelated. We have my beloved Black Canary. Oh my god, I love her.
It took me way too long to realize that it was Black Canary. I didn't realize it till the last issue when she and Oliver are talking, and I was
no. I mean, you weren't super familiar with these characters. I wouldn't really expect you to know a bunch of them.
I only know Black Canary from the therapy episode of Young Justice.
Nice.
where she's playing
I really need to rewatch Young
after they put
Justice.
him through. I like the first season a lot. Season 2 is fine. I fell off somewhere in the third season.
See,
and I need to get back
I
into it.
was a Young Justice fan up to its initial cancellation, and so I never picked up the revival with like season 3 onward.
That's fair.
So
I didn't get into it until it was on HBO Max. I think I watched it during the pandemic, or like very close to post-pandemic. I really like the first season where it's just the 6 of them, and then the cast just kind of balloons up, and I don't like that, like, Superboy and Megan are broken up, and the only way that you can figure out why, like, I mean, I know they touch on it briefly, but it's like, sure would have loved to see that instead of awkwardly shoehorning it into a conversation they have in the bioship, because it's in a tie-in.
I remember enough of the show to comment on that.
I just remember that's the one thing that really bothered me with season 2 is there all this stuff that they mention offhandedly, and I know there are Young Justice tie-in comics, but I'm a firm believer I shouldn't have to do homework to watch your TV show. So I'm like, it bothered me.
Mm-hmm.
It made me
Understandable.
Anyway,
so
yeah, we capture Black Canary. We take.
I do love this hint that like something's wrong. Bruce isn't all that he seems. It's like you could be dead. Like
yeah,
and Bruce is just like I don't know. And of course Clark, or he's not Clark, he's Cal. I'm going to probably call him Clark a bunch because just
it's the go-to. Yeah.
He's Clark in my notes because I'm like I can never remember to call him Cal. So
yeah.
Like fascinating use of terrifying Superman panels, but also he's being kind. Yeah. So
Corchester Harley Quinn.
Love of my life,
my beloved.
Love
She's
of
so
my
good.
life.
She's so good.
I do really, love to. I think it was on this. Where Kal-El's like stoicism is a well-known treatment for brain damage. I love that.
Yeah,
I love a good sassy Superman.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Also, the madness of we're just throwing people who have committed no crimes into the dungeons, like
for fear of what they might do.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's going to become relevant.
Maybe. But yeah, we have so we throw we throw Black Canary into these dungeons. We go to talk to the king and queen, Jor-El and Lara, and this leads to our main characters coming to blows. Jor-El decides it is time to reveal something to little Bruce Wayne.
Little Bruce Wayne, who is convinced. I don't know. I wonder if we're saying anything about a protagonist who has a hidden side of them that they aren't quite sure what it means, and they're convinced that they're cursed and they're not going to be accepted. They probably lock themselves away. I wonder if this is going to hit a chord with certain people in a certain way.
Also, I wonder if his like internalized like magic phobia ?
Oh, here's the thing. This is a trope in fantasy that is like this is a trope in fantasy that the Wheel of Time does it early on, like in the first book, like as an allegory for queerness, which is fascinating. So you're wondering why someone might say ship Bruce and Cal in this book. There's a precedent.
There is.
But yeah, Bruce Lee.
People weren't wrong for thinking it until that reveal. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
another reveal.
Yeah, and those people continue to think that, and then it should have stopped.
However, fan fiction is going to fanfic because,
and it shouldn't. But in the midst of this conversation, we cut to the Hob Forest. One tiny baby boy, my beloved, love of my life, Oliver Queen, is being given an assignment by a mysterious man holding a ring that he empowers an arrow that is given to Oliver.
I do feel like an idiot.
Oh,
Because you want to know what my notes say about who this mysterious green man is?
what?
What?
I'm like, Hal Jordan, but evil? Question mark.
Oh,
Like,
dude, when I was first reading this, that's what I thought as well. Of course,
I mean, there is precedent. There is precedent considering
yeah.
Traveling Heroes is the famous '70s Green Lantern Green Arrow crossover run because, so.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that is not what they're doing. But no, I sort of thought that as well. I was like, okay, at the very least, there's a Green Lantern that's evil. None of this is the case. We'll get to that momentarily. But Arrow is enchanted. It flies into the distance as Jor-El reveals that he is Bruce Wayne's father.
He had an affair with Martha Wayne, who was still alive, and then he, for like the last second of his life, becomes me and dies.
No. Yeah. Love the final panel. Love the final panel of Bruce with the red eyes, because Bruce is part Kryptonian, and that's a fascinating way to. Yeah, you'll love to see it. Takes us into issue 2. Let's hop right in. Jor-El is dead. Bruce Wayne is pissed. He wants to go find whoever did this. He rides off into the rain with Alfred as Cal.
So unleashes heat vision into the sky, and what's fascinating is I don't know if anyone actually clocks. I don't think anyone actually clocks it.
No, it's never really brought up. No.
Well, in all fairness, like they have the L's there because they have like Cal and
his
mom, whose name is escaping me.
Laser beams from the top of the castle can really be anything. I mean,
yeah, and at this point, the Kingdom also still thinks Jor is alive. So like, there are many contenders. They probably don't think about it.
I've never heard anyone refer to Jor-El as just Jor in my life.
Jor,
I found that fascinating. No, I love it. But no.
See, this is why I've missed this. This is why I've missed this. This is the pure chaos.
So Cal and Laura look after dead Papa. Bruce and Alfred ride off into the rain.
Oh, we haven't gotten to the point yet. I made a joke, and it's important to me that you all hear it, but we haven't gotten to that point yet.
Is it in reference?
Have we talked about the bad armor?
Oh yeah, yeah. What do we think? What do we think?
And I want to because it's so good.
Go ahead. It's great. Love it.
I love the silliness of the ears. The ears are like
silly.
Yep. Fun stuff.
The only thing that can make it better is a Norm Brayfogle style insane cape. Like we get close at points, but like, can we get an insane cape on this man, please?
It is like
I think that he should.
Oh, go ahead.
I think that he should still have the cunty waist from. Was it the first appearance of Batman that we were talking about the other day that I was like, they didn't have to make him so cunty?
It might have been.
Oh, God, that's funny.
Once again, Joey, this is what happens
better
when we leave us
curves
to
than
our
I do.
own devices.
I feel this moment when they're chasing after Oliver and another arrow like almost hits Alfred and Bruce is able to like catch it midair. Because again, super powered.
But yeah, no, I just in my notes I guess you could say Oliver has been ... disarmed.
Yeah. Oh,
and then literally my next bullet point is he and Roy can bond over their mutual lack of hands.
If I had a nickel,
I knew this was coming.
Every time, Oliver just.
This is now the second time Oliver Queen has lost an arm in an alternate universe story we covered on the podcast, Kestrel. Because it's funny to get rid of the Archer's arm.
I blame Frank Miller.
It is 100% Frank Miller's fault. Yeah. It happened in The Dark Knight Returns. In case you didn't know that, Kestrel.
Yes, I did not. Thank you.
Yeah. Also, Bruce is like not merciful. It's like he totally would kill him if he didn't want to torture him. Like
yeah. And then the color palette changes as we switch over to the Kingdom of Storms, where we catch up with John again, talking to this mysterious green man.
I love that because cigarettes don't exist in this world because medieval fantasy. We have to give him a pipe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do I also love that his cape is just his trench coat, but it's a cape.
Yeah. Yep. Like, aside from John just being John from mainline DC, John also just looks like John. The design hasn't really changed.
Yeah, he's just John.
Constantine refuses to change for anyone, even in alternate universe.
Hey, sometimes in this book, he actually shaves a little bit and doesn't have eternal 5 o'clock shadow.
Indeed. We have we got to look into the rest of the rest of the Pierce family. We get to see the king and his children and John's
children who are like mainline DC characters, I believe. I don't know. He doesn't. Does he have a?
I know there is an extended Black Lightning family. I just don't know enough about it to be fair to comment on such a thing.
There's a way to rectify that.
I feel like he has one. I feel like he had at least one kid in Young Justice, because I know he pops up briefly in season 3.
Right.
And I feel like he had a kid, but I could be wrong.
He's got at least 2, because I know his kids are Thunder and Lightning, or like Thunder, like that's because you know, we have to do we don't want to say we have to do puns, but we have to do puns. I don't know if he has a son. Like, I don't think he does. The way to rectify this is DC give Black Lightning an ongoing challenge, please.
Yeah. But yeah,
DC, I'm in your walls.
I like also seeing Constantine's relationship with the king and his children. I like setting the seeds for where that is going to go in the future. You just get a very close familial relationship with them that I enjoy seeing.
I like when the sun makes it rain and Constantine's just like, thank you for this.
Thank you for that.
We then cut back over to the Castle of the Elves, and we meet
before we cut over, can I say very, very briefly, I think it's really interesting that John Constantine in this book is so young. Like, he's really quite young. Like, there's a lot of camaraderie between John and then Jacob, who is our Black Lightning son, but also with a really intimate camaraderie with Tim Drake very briefly when Tim shows up later, and it's really, really interesting. And once again, John Constantine makes the worst decisions because he sees that something bad is going to happen.
I was about to say, I think that's just his thing from the little bit I know about John Constantine.
Yeah, he makes, even when he makes the right decisions, he makes the wrong decisions. God, however, when the other side has General Amanda Waller,
Kestrel, I feel like you would also genuinely like the Matt Ryan Constantine series from 2014. It is so good. Canceled before its time. It's so good. But back to the Castle of the Elves, where we meet the one and only Amanda Waller, who's a general for the Elves, leads their armies. Love seeing Amanda Waller here. She's great.
Amanda, it is time for war.
Yep.
Harley, wars are dumb, General Waller.
Those are the first 2 lines of this scene.
I would kill and die for Harley.
She's so good. She's so
and
good.
I'm not the only
Harley
one.
Quinn in this universe is one of the few characters with a brain cell. He's allowed to keep the brain cell.
Yep. She gets to hold it. I'm so proud of her.
Probably because she's considerably less traumatized. Also, I love the idea of a court jester as Joker. Therapist. Also correct.
Yeah. We get some debate among the kingdom here. And also Bruce reckoning with his newfound abilities and his place among this family or lack thereof. I really enjoy
also the
seeing.
fact that
I do find it wild that Clark just immediately drops into, he's not family, he's not one of us. I'm like, Jesus, dude.
Well, this might also not be Cal.
Yeah, it's heavily implied that this isn't Cal. Like,
fair. I forgot about that.
There's a character later on that is taking the form of various people throughout this book, and that's definitely already probably happening.
I forgot about that. Happening.
Like, it's God, I also like the big twist on which this story like the reason the story works is
Oh
that
my
Taylor was like,
god.
hey, you've been noticing when these characters act super out of character and are bloodthirsty, except for Amanda Waller because she's Amanda Waller, and
Yeah.
that's a different can of worms.
That's in
Um,
If Amanda Waller was being sweet and kind, then we'd be worried.
Yeah.
be eating the
But
popcorn because that means we've got John Ostrander or Amanda Waller, and she's planning something.
she's so good.
Um,
Um, but it is then time to meet our third pillar of power within the Dark Knights of Steel universe, and that is the Amazons. We have Amazon Island here, and we have Queen Hippolyta, Lois Lane, and Diana. Let's talk
Can
about
I
these
just say
guys.
Lois Lane is serving some Yennefer of Vangerberg, and I absolutely love it.
yes,
Just like
yes.
her design looks very much like Yennefer does in the games. It's very fun. The Witcher
and
games.
and in the books, which much as I'll get Joey to read Witcher because I think Joey would vibe with The Witcher.
You keep telling me to read things, and yet you keep holding off things that you're supposed to read for me. So
I
I
started the
am
Witcher
getting
books.
to it.
no, you're not.
I
So
started the Witcher books. I did not finish them.
That is a
I
shame.
I know
I
nothing
want
about The
to, but it's
Witcher.
just every time Geralt came across a woman that wasn't Ciri, I knew if he wanted to fuck her before I knew her name. Like,
Yeah,
and
This
yes,
is also true.
and I know it was written
Sadly.
by a Polish man. I know it was written by a Polish man in the 70s, so like he wasn't woke. However, comma, that doesn't mean I have to like it.
He was woke
um,
in some ways. There's some
He
interesting.
was. I recognize that
children,
he was woke. I recognize that he was woke for Poland in the 70s. However,
children. It is. We must talk about our lesbian island over here, please.
Okay, yes.
I think they had one of those already. I think it's just called Lesbos.
No, we meet our key players in this on Amazon Island here. We are Lois is there to inform Diana and Hippolyta of the death of Jarell.
And also,
And
so Hal has a sister. Her
mhm,
name is Zala. My notes
mhm.
keep referring to her as Kara because she's Supergirl.
She is
Um,
definitely just Supergirl. But yeah, this is Zala. This is here's the thing. I always kind of equate this character more with Power Girl, actually, so I can separate Kara a bit more in my brain.
see, that's fair, but design-wise, it's very,
I mean, I
it's
don't know.
kind of a mix. It's kind of a mix,
I was gonna say,
never mind.
the short hair very much says Power Girl.
That's true.
So
That's true. It's just yes. And then 3 panels after her introduction. Hey, Cass, you want to take this one?
Yuri!
yes, you love to see it.
For your listeners, they won't be able to see it, but Jacob and Joey, when I got to this point, I sent Jacob a Snapchat of my notes, and it just says Yuri in all caps, taking up like 3 lines with about 10 exclamation points after it.
This is
Yes.
after I tell Cass, oh yeah, well, this is definitely, not just for the straights. Like, there's some stuff here. I was like 2 issues in at this point, I think.
This is the
And then
second
Cass,
issue.
yeah, yeah. Well, I think when I was messaging Cass, I had already read the entirety of this issue, and I hadn't gotten
Okay.
further.
Yeah.
And then someone
Yeah.
just read the first half in like one day, because they're insane. And I obviously had to match that and read the rest of it in 2 days.
In my defense, I was really bored at work. There was nothing going on. I finished the entire run in like 2 days.
Hell yeah.
This is true.
Yes, we have Diana
Might
and
have
Zala. They are a thing. They are a couple.
They are.
We have to deliver the bad news to Zala about Jarell's death. And Zala flies off. We then cut to the dungeons, where we are keeping one armless Oliver Queen. We have a couple cameo characters here. We have a speedster in the background. Not quite sure.
Can I write out what I was about to say? Can I write out what I have written down in my notes?
Oh, sure. Almost definitely.
For who
Go
I
ahead.
thought they were. I put, so in prison we have Green Arrow, a Flash, a Frost Giant, ... question mark, X-Men's Archangel, Kid Swamp Thing, and one of the apes from Planet of the Apes.
Nice.
And then literally next line, I forgot about King Shark, Nanawe, my love, I'm so sorry.
Yes. My God. Yeah, we have a speedster of some kind. There's no clarification as to who. Literally, the Blue Devil. I a crazy call out here. We have one of the Hawks. I'm guessing Hawkman. King
According to
Shark.
Google.
Oh yes.
Sorry. According to Google, it is Flash, Blue Devil, Airy, King Shark, King Shark, Aquaman, and Bobo the Monkey. Because I looked it up.
See, that's not Aquaman. That's not Aquaman, because we know what Dark Knight of Steel Aquaman looks like.
DC Wiki lied to me.
Interesting. Anyway, but yeah, we're done with the dungeons. We are here to interrogate Oliver. Cal is kind of flying off the handle with this guy, trying to find out who put Oliver up to this. We then go over to King Jefferson Pierce, who is
I love this line of "We're not monsters, we're not killers." Hey. So, Cal about that.
Live Zala reaction.
Yeah, live Zala reaction as she breaks into the castle of the Kingdom of Storms, takes the king's son, drops him from a great height, killing him, and Zala fucks off, and that is the end of the issue. Takes us
Stabbed with lightning, says it tickles, and then fucks off. And we get this narration where it's like, violence only leads to more violence and hurt and to anger, and that's when our fate is sealed.
My last line of notes for this issue is just Jesus, Zala.
Yeah.
Because what else am I gonna say, really?
Yeah. Time for Dark Knights of Steel number 3, as we open on little Jimmy Olsen. Look at little Jimmy Olsen. He's cute.
Yeah. I love.
I really love the translation of, well, we can't have photographer Jimmy Olsen. He's really into space.
Astronomer. He's a space autistic, and I love that for him.
You love to see it. You really do.
This is only like my second interaction with Jimmy Olsen as a character, and the first one was Superman 2025. So I'm doing good.
A great introduction to the character.
The guy who played him also played Gideon Gemstone in the Righteous Gemstones, and that is my son.
That is fun. That is fun.
I was having a great time.
Yeah, we have this opening scene with the Jimmy Olsen discovering kryptonite, and we then cut over to the L's as we have some more debating among our characters. Harley,
mainly because Bruce wants to go and figure out what the hell the falling star is like, and Bruce is like, "Hey, prophecy, guys! Like, I see a prophecy is going to be fulfilled." And
Bruce
and Harley goes.
Yeah, Bruce then asks,
go to the forest.
Yeah, he asks Harley to speak to the Lady of the Forest,
which could mean anything.
Yeah, could mean anything. Absolutely anything.
Could mean nothing. My friend is reading the Wicked books right now, and apparently in one of the later ones, Glinda is like raising Elphaba's granddaughter, and she's like, which could mean nothing.
Which means nothing. Absolutely,
I'm sure there's a perfectly heterosexual explanation for this.
And then Tom Taylor decides to use the Metal Men, which is insane.
I was like,
the fucking Metal Men. What a pull. They are found by Zala, who injustices them. Literal hand through stomach.
Punches through.
Yeah. There's a word for that. We call it injustice. And
I know. I got that.
Yeah. Now she murders the middlemen. It's Zala's going through it, as it were. So we go back to Amazon Island. We get an update on what happened to we get an update from Lois that King Jefferson is on his way here, that he is on his way here, and that his son was murdered, and they are here to talk to the Amazons. tensions are rising. Things are getting really bad for all of these kingdoms. You can get the sense as a reader at this point that like things are being orchestrated in a way, and you're not quite sure by who. But you can see things ramping up here as King Jefferson arrives on Amazon Island. We get this confrontation between them and negotiations between them as well. Debating.
We have this idea that being able to control the rain was like a super rare magical gift, which is interesting. And I particularly love Constantine's running commentary throughout all of this. Like, oh, no need to start an international incident over a foot. And this is going to be awkward in reference to Diana, your girlfriend killed my son. Like,
yeah. I mean, he's not wrong. That's going to indeed make it awkward.
yeah.
And it's the only person so far who realizes 2 + 2 does not in fact equal 5. It's Lois Lane. Lois is like the almost like, wait, this doesn't make any sense, guys. Like,
congratulations to Lois Lane and Harley Quinn being the only two holders of brain cells in this entire goddamn comic. Feminism wins.
Feminism wins.
Feminism win. These women have brains.
in defense of the borderline idiot plot going on here, though, like there are literal shapeshifters running throughout here.
No, like the story still works. I still really like the story. It's just very funny in hindsight,
I don't think this is so much of an idiot plot, but this is more of a classic fantasy. Miscommunication means everything's going to fall apart very quickly. And when you get grief involved, no one's going to want to sit down and talk.
It felt very, and I say this as somebody who has not read or watched it, it felt kind of Game of Thronesy.
I've never read or watched Game of Thrones, and I believe you.
I haven't either.
Here's the thing. It definitely
I haven't either. I could be fully wrong.
There are definitely things here that like Taylor is drawing from the works of George R.R. Martin, as well as The Wheel of Time, as well as The Lord of the Rings. I'd argue there's probably some Ursula K. Le Guin in here with some.
You overstate The Wheel of Time's importance in Tom Taylor's influence here.
There are some things.
What, Jacob? I've read 6 Wheel of Time books. I don't see a goddamn thing here.
Well, you are wrong.
In what way, Jacob?
The entire thing being built on miscommunication, nearly ending the world, and having things spiral.
Is that a thing specifically the Wheel of Time did? Did they invent that?
Robert Jordan, famous inventor of fantasy.
But there's also some interesting like King Arthur parallels. Like, I don't remember if it was in the Snapchat or in our 3-person DMs where I talked about Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, because like that is so clearly a big influence on this, like in a lot of ways.
Also, the whole Arthur Guinevere Lancelot thing.
Yes,
it feels like that's what he was trying to do with the elves and the Waynes, but I'm a firm believer that both of these could just be solved with polyamory.
Polyamory could solve quite a few of these things.
The elves and the Waynes were in a polycule. I will not be taking criticism at this time.
You will not be taking questions at this time.
Nope. This is my headcanon now. No one can take this from me.
I'm also just very curious to know how much influence Jay Kristoff had on this book. Because, like, he wrote one story in the Tales of the Three Kingdoms. But Taylor also uses his name for a mountain, and that feels like a deliberate choice. Like, I feel like Taylor isn't the sole, like, I don't want to say isn't the sole author, because he clearly wrote this. But, like, in developing this, I don't think it was just him. I think it was multiple writers who have written
I certainly
this,
also don't think Tom Taylor developed an entire fantasy world, a fantasy version of the DC Comics multiverse all by himself.
No. That would be a lot.
Powerful of him if he did.
Yeah.
I've seen fanfic writers do it before. Like,
Yeah. But anyway, eventually, Diana goes off at the behest of Lois Lane to try to prevent a war as King Jefferson leaves Amazon Island, only to be attacked by this bitch Zala. My God, this woman won't stop. She is
also,
she.
can I just say I love Wonder Woman's Pegasus? He's not
It's
important
pretty.
to the
Yes.
plot, but I'm a horse girl.
He's pretty great.
This is
Pretty great.
look. Here's the thing. Do we think that Pegasus is a replacement for the Invisible Jet, or do we think we're going to somehow adapt the Invisible Jet into this universe at some
I
point?
believe I think she also, the little bit I know about DC, I have looked at the horses in DC, don't at me. And I do know she does have a Pegasus in some runs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
So does
Greek
my beloved
mythology.
Yara Flor. One of the Warner Girls. But yeah. Anyway, so Zella is attacking the King Jefferson's ship. She kills King Jefferson. She injustices him as well with a giant plank of wood.
She sure
This
does.
time, yeah.
Is it still injusticing if she's not punching a hole through him though?
I suppose not. I guess not. But
I think
it
this
is
is
still
called impaling.
Yeah,
Like-
that's true. That's true. But also, she's using her brute strength for it. Like, I don't know. It certainly is drawn in the same way that she kills the metal men with. So like,
Fair enough. Fair enough. It's just, I feel like injusticing is a very specific thing.
That's fair.
This is the first this is the first DC thing I've ever read having opinions on DC.
Getting big injustice vibes from this.
Guy who's only seen Boss Baby.
So King Jefferson dies in Constantine's arms. We cut over,
which could mean anything.
Could mean anything.
Could mean
anything.
Look, John Constantine, I think, is implied in this story to have like relationships with so many people. Like,
yeah, it's great.
That man gets around.
Yeah, as he should.
And good for him.
So, Bruce and Alfred are seeing the aftermath of a battle. Is this these aren't the metal men? No, these are just knights.
It is the metal men. It is the metal men.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're traversing this area. They eventually come across a green rock in the ground. Bruce is strongly affected by it. Alfred is like, "Whoa, let me get that away from you, son." And now let me tell you a story.
Whoa there, friend. You may need to slow down a little.
And now it's time for an issue of exposition. Well, not entirely exposition. It is mostly exposition. And weirdly enough, you would think this would disrupt the flow.
It does not.
It really doesn't.
Not even a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Issue 4 time. Yeah.
I think what helps me with this versus I think what helps me with this versus like Injustice is with reading Injustice, you can tell it was 3 issues an issue, like 3 chapters an issue, and they're kind of weird. But this thing just flows like really damn well. Like, ooh. Like, this is the point where we need to get into the details. So
yeah, let's take it from the top. As Alfred tells this story, let's get back to because Bruce and Clark are the same age. Bruce and Cal are the same age. Let's go back to we've seen Clark's beginnings. Let's go back to Bruce's beginnings. Let's meet the Waynes. We get this great flashback. As Alfred
like
tells
a Miles Morales Spider-Verse thing. Let's do this one more time.
Let's do this one more time.
Just one more time. I do love that Jor-El and Lara kind of terrified with the fact that the first thing they do on this new planet is kill a bunch of people. It's just like, we're just gonna find a cottage in the woods. Yeah. We're gonna live our lives. We will be fine. They don't need to know. They would be terrified.
Yeah.
They may or may not have caused an earthquake when Lara gives birth. That's besides the point. Or no, that's not
just an average Tuesday. It's fine.
As you do. But yeah, we see
when they discover there's a volcano that's about to erupt. Well, I could put on a mask and deliver it to the royal advisor.
Stupid little mask took me out.
It's pretty great.
This stupid little mask. It's so funny.
So dumb. To Mr. Alexander Luthor, nothing bad's gonna happen with that, right?
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Luther with hair jump scare, by the way.
Hey. Lex Luthor, the dorky redhead, will always be a vibe.
But what about Lex Luthor, the sexy redhead from Australia?
Sexy Lex is a very specific case, and it only ever worked once.
I'm sorry, what?
As we continue to describe this, I will send a picture. No worries.
Yeah, in the 90s. It was the 90s, and it was a clone that Lex put himself into, and he had hair.
Gotcha.
And claimed to be his Australian cousin and not evil. I'm not even shitting you.
It's pretty fucking great. It's pretty fucking great.
That's up there with Werewolf Cap on stupid 90s plot ideas. I love it. I actually own all 6 issues of the Werewolf Cap series. Fun fact about me.
Nice.
That tracks. That tracks. So Lex didn't tell the king and queen. Jor-El is like, well, I've got to reveal myself. Like, why didn't you tell them?
Thanos voice, fine, I'll do it myself.
Jor-El also says, astrology is dumb. You can't predict the future based on the stars.
And he was right.
And he was right. So they basically are like, well, it's the right thing to do. We have to reveal ourselves. Lara literally eats some of the lava. Like,
yeah,
I call it voring in my notes. Yes,
of course. Wait. No, wait. That doesn't work, does it? Is it?
No, it doesn't.
Is it vor if you eat lava? Does that?
I would call it Kirbying it. Because, like,
is it vor if you eat lava? Joey Morgan, 2K26.
You were the one that said it was vor.
I should have put a bet on him.
This would imply that either you consider the lava a person or you consider Lara lava.
Oh, I did not.
Would
think
it not?
that.
I don't think Jess thought this through. I don't think you thought this through.
I was just making a funny haha. And Joey had to go here and make me think about it.
You have to think about it every time you make a funny haha. Otherwise, it's not a funny haha, Kestrel.
You've got to explain the joke. It isn't funny.
Anyway, yes, they use their powers. They stop the destruction of the kingdom. The Waynes are so happy with it, they basically give them their kingdom.
Except they make them like close advisor. They are friends. They are really, really close friends.
Yes.
They're in a polycule, Your Honor.
Yes. Discovering this giant green rock, Alexander Luthor gets his skin and body all fucked up and becomes the Joker. So this is, to be clear, just where we're at so far, this is Lex Luthor who has become the Joker who wears a Green Lantern ring. So far,
the Joker
that will get another addendum.
An addendum.
It gets really confusing really fast.
We have our very specific, hey, we need to do the Arthur Lancelot Guinevere thing. Could be a polycule. Also, apparently, like, Thomas Wayne is impotent. Like, that plot point tickles me. It's like, well, I will raise him as my own because I couldn't have children. Which does make me wonder, do we think Tom Taylor is a fan of the Tony snubbed musical Into the Woods?
Perhaps.
Perhaps?
Mayhaps.
I mean, it is one of Sondheim's best.
Pretty great. Not his absolute best.
I have a line in here. Where was it? Oh, Bruce Wayne, the one instance of a baby actually fixing a marriage.
Oh no. Yeah. But I love this imagery then of Bruce and Cal growing up together with their parents, who like I don't know,
They're
there's actually like an
best
understanding.
friends. They're so
Yeah, like
cute.
yeah. Oh, also the
Also,
implication.
Zala is a friend
Yeah,
to the two of them. Like,
yeah, like Zala is just like completely left out of this. It's like,
Yeah.
here's the thing.
He just
I,
in all
the
fairness,
vibe I
he
get.
probably wasn't born yet, but like
Tales of Three Kingdoms will fix. We'll go into this a bit more, like go into their upbringing a bit more. But the way it's portrayed in this specific issue is just kind of funny.
I
But
do.
anyway.
I
I
here's
do
the thing.
like to Oh, go
I was
ahead.
gonna say this might just be me, but for some reason, but with like baby Cal, Bruce, and Zala, my brain just goes to Peanuts for some reason. I don't know
Oh yeah, I
why.
see that. No, you're right.
I
I
don't
get
know
that
why.
vibe. I
See
Like,
get
it.
that vibe.
I
The
do
vision is
really
cool.
like when Clark tells Bruce we should throw you off more high things. I just have in my notes that's very Homelander of you, Clark. Moment of silence for Ryan.
Getting real the boys vibes from this.
Yeah.
well, and then
Just
here's the
that
problem.
specific line.
So
Just
then
that
then
specific
Tom Taylor
line.
runs into a problem, guys. Tom Taylor runs into a problem.
We gotta do Dead Parents still.
But we don't have a conveniently placed alleyway outside of a movie theater. Those things haven't been invented yet.
And so, the Green Man, who once again I will remind the audience is Lex Luthor, who is the Joker, who is a Green Lantern, will attacks the Waynes outright, kills the Waynes, and
Is going for the L's, gets it wrong.
yeah.
Which, like,
first off,
you had one fucking job, dude.
yeah. Also, full design. We get the first full look at the Green Man here. Thoughts?
I
have them.
think it's not it's not my favorite of the redesigns. I'm sorry. I think it worked. I just think it's
Yeah, it's truly the most like okay, I guess,
it
kind of a
kind of wants to
thing.
take elements from all three designs of a Green Lantern, the Joker, and Lex Luthor,
Mhm.
and so they don't really mesh. Like,
Yeah. I get the intent behind it. It's a fun idea.
Mhm.
And I think also
I see the vision and I respect it, but it's just not my thing.
yeah, and I think also with the further twist with the Green Man, goes away to like help the reader realize that like Taylor knows how kind of stupid and fanficky this idea actually is, and he has a cooler idea for it later down the line.
Yeah.
So.
it does look. It does help that practically every other redesign is a banger. Like,
yeah, of course, yeah.
Like, did I mention how much I love the Robin's redesigns?
I
Like,
believe you have. Yeah.
Oh, they're all so
like,
good.
oh,
yeah.
The only one
well,
did we get? I can't remember. Is Cass in this? I don't remember.
Cass is in it.
This.
Yeah,
Cass
is in it.
Yeah. My favorite redesign is coming up next issue. But we'll talk about that when we get there. But yeah, we close out our flashback, our story from Alfred with the story of how the Waynes were killed, how the Elves promised to look after Bruce.
I do love that Martha gets to pass the kingdom on to the Elves. Like, I love that it's like,
yeah,
because this could have spiraled into a full blown war of secession crisis. Because the kingdom knows. I think it's definitely that the kingdom knows that Bruce is a bastard. He's like the bastard Bat Prince, which, ooh, you're having so much fun with these epithets. Like,
I also do really like that the kingdom just knows that Thomas Wayne can't fuck.
yeah.
That's just common knowledge
and undeniable
They're just like,
fact.
Oh, he can't fuck. Thomas Wayne was in the cuck chair that night.
Yeah. God. Anyway, Dark Knights of Steel number 5.
Also, not to be that guy, but the horse tack on the last page of issue 4. That's just like the bridle specifically. That's just like a noseband and a bridle. It bothers me as someone who rode horses.
Sorry,
the horse tack bothers me a little bit.
I will make sure the makers of this book are aware of that.
Taylor,
I will say what's really
turn on your location.
Somewhere in Australia, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
Also,
You're gonna
issue
have to
five-
sit
five.
here. Australia
Issue
scares
5.
me.
Issue 5 also has my favorite cover of the run. I really love this cover.
well, what's
Ooh,
kind
yeah.
of sad, I don't want to disparage the covers going forward because they're all amazing because Dan Mora art.
Yeah, Dan fucking Moore, of course. Yeah.
But it was originally Yasmin Putri, Yasmin Putri art,
Mhm.
and
Then Dan
it
Moore,
won't go.
yeah. Anyway, issue 5, here we go. So let's hop in with Cal and Zala.
Zala claims she has just been out searching for the Green Man.
Mhm.
And
Cal-
hasn't
It's important,
killed anybody.
Yeah.
and it's
Important
very
fact.
likely that this is Zala. This is just
Yeah,
because
this
it's
is the truth. Yeah.
I don't think there's any question that that's Sala.
No,
Yeah.
this is her. Uh, siblings. It's the first hint that someone's definitely someone's definitely being replaced somehow.
Yeah.
But then
Uh,
we only have 2 pages for that because we have to go into the woods.
Yes, my favorite redesign of all of the Dark Knight of Steel characters. I love Poison Ivy.
She looks fucking ethereal.
She's
It's so good.
Oh my god,
I
I've always
love
loved the
it.
idea.
I love it so
she's
much.
a Fey Queen. She's a Fey Queen. That's what she is.
She's giving Titania Midsummer Night's Dream, but it's so good. It's so good.
It is good shit. I really love this.
So pretty.
Yeah. And we have a Harley and Ivy relationship here. I like the idea also that like Taylor just doesn't want to fuck around with a Harley with the trauma of the Joker, just wants to make a character that just is Harley for Harley's sake. And
She gets to be happy.
Yeah.
I will say I do have.
Well, she doesn't get to be entirely happy.
Sort of.
Because you know what? We will take the tension, but the tension is like low stakes.
Yeah.
Harley cares about more people than just Ivy, so she can't just move in with Ivy immediately because.
I do have in here that one right below Ivy's design reveal. I just put I'm being baited with a Spider-Man kiss.
Yeah. But yeah, great scene here. Ivy is trying to get Harley to stay with her in the forest. Harley just I don't know is a legitimately good person in this universe and just cares about more than just herself and Ivy and as much as these two are so madly in love. Clearly, it's really
Ivy.
lovely.
Ivy being like, I would burn an army for you. I need me a freak like that.
Yeah, for real.
I want someone who looks at me the way that Ivy looks at Harley.
Yeah. We then Diana then happens to be flying by on her Pegasus, and she's stopped by Harley and Ivy. Get a great little action sequence here as we try to restrain Diana. And
Free the horse, 2K 2076. Free him. He did nothing.
But yeah, we essentially just want information out of Diana and to draw out Cal and Zala, which we do successfully as they eventually arrive here. Essentially we just have 5 characters here that are all just trying to figure out what is going on because Zala's story is not matching up with what everyone else knows and has seen Zala do.
Zala even says, if she murdered a child, I think I'd remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's utterly fascinating that I do love the nobody thinks it could be possibly aliens because why would they?
Yeah, they don't know.
They don't know. Well, aliens are a thing. The elves exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they just kind of assume the elves start and stop aliens.
Yeah, I mean
yeah. But yeah, we then cut back to the elves as Bruce, Alfred, and Dick Grayson are gathered together. Again, love Dick's design. It's really good stuff.
It's so good. Also, Dick stopping to pet both Bruce and Alfred's horses is so personal to me. It's just cute. It's just cute. I like it. It's cute.
Love it.
I would read a miniseries about these robins.
Yes.
Would be fun.
I will say this is the episode when your audience finds out just how much of a horse girl
I didn't know how much of a horse girl you were, and I'm now finding out.
I was a horse girl growing up. Nothing changed, I just transitioned.
That's fair. I mean, horse girl is basically a gender neutral term. So
there's a creator I like on Instagram who uses the term "nay them," and I love that.
I do like that. I do like that.
I am a nay them. Oh.
But yeah, so Bruce takes the kryptonite rock to go to talk to Cal. He wants to reveal to him that they are brothers.
They're brothers. He's in the middle of doing this when Cal just stabs his ass. Like,
Cal stabs him.
I'm like,
yes.
He's suddenly a fascist. What the fuck?
Jacob, I've tricked you. 3 DC Elseworlds books where Superman's a fascist.
Is Mark Millar writing him now?
we had a Mark Millar one already, and then we had a Tom Taylor one as well. So
it should not surprise you that
Red Sun, didn't he?
Mark Millar and Red Sun, yeah, and Tom Taylor did Injustice, yeah.
Yeah, at least with Tom Taylor, like, Tom Taylor didn't just do the thing where he writes a one shot and then decides we're going to jump in years in the future and suddenly evil, like.
Yeah, like Injustice is one of Injustice's greatest strengths is that Tom Taylor actually tries to like justify it, and it, he does the best he can.
I don't think he tries to justify it. He tries to explain it.
Yeah, sorry, explain. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for.
Cass, I don't know if you've seen the Red Sun movie because it's just as weird there.
I have.
It literally happens on like.
He just decides he's evil now. Yeah.
It is literally first issue. Gets too close to saying, "Hey, maybe there's a universe where, like socialism could work." And it's like, "Nope, actually, evil."
And noted conservative Mark Millar went, "Oh man, we can't do that."
hey, be fair. Noted centrist Mark Millar.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Alleged centrist.
So.
If we're doing alleged Nazis, he's alleged centrist.
So Cal stabs Bruce with the kryptonite rock, slams him into the ground, flies away, and we end the issue, with the Kents, because Tom Taylor doing the Kents. The Kents find Bruce, and they want to help him. They take the kryptonite rock out of him, and they take him home to their farm.
They're so good.
My beloved.
I find it fascinating.
I love them a lot.
I find it fascinating that retroactively, I do love the idea that Superman would just be Superman because he's Superman in this universe. It's not just the Kents, it's not Jor-El, it's just Clark is just like that. Like
he's just a golden retriever, and we love him.
Yep, and he also did just stab Bruce Wayne, so there's that.
We overlook.
Well,
God forbid a woman have hobbies, Joey.
God, so real.
That was my review of weapons.
God, we get issue 6
just
then.
God forbid a woman
Can I
have
say
hobbies.
this is my favorite cover? I love this cover.
Really? I don't know. I love the issue 5 one. I do like they use the issue 6 one though for the wraparound on the.
I know
edition, and that's
looks even better in wraparound format where it
it works. So go to issue 6. We open on John Constantine, who is rightfully so beating himself up for things that are mostly his fault.
And he kind of knows that it's his fault.
And also Tim Drake. Tim Drake.
Yeah.
So, I find it fascinating because Constantine is younger here. There's an interesting implication of a relationship between Tim and Constantine as both kind of bisexual disasters. Like, I find it fascinating because, like, Tim's here as a spy.
And John does not want to out him. He never would. He never even considered it. And I really like that idea. And to actually Jacob's point earlier that I find really cool here of the whole using these as queer allegory. Like there's yeah, sure, we're talking about spies and kingdoms here, but like, John is talking about not outing Tim. Like that's
Yes.
literally happening. It's
and
cool.
and
It's a
let's be
cool.
honest, this book start this book. So well, let's be honest. There's a long history of Tim Drake being coded as bisexual. Like, there's a reason people ship Tim Drake and Connor Kent.
Yeah.
Like,
And then they made that official too, didn't they?
No.
no, they
Like they
did not.
officially made
That's
him.
no,
Oh no, sorry.
I thought they
Tim is officially bi. I thought you were talking about Connor.
Yeah.
no. Tim and Connor are not. I would guess the relationships of one Timothy Drake is. You said it earlier. These would be solved with some polycules. Like, these would be solved with some polycules.
Look, as long as one of the relationships is Tim and Steph, I will be happy again.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
I've been denied that for so long. Matt Fraction acknowledged it though recently, so I'll take that.
We will take that, and that
The
was great.
crumbs. The crumbs.
Yeah, literal crumbs. Literal crumbs. It's
That's
literally
okay.
it's literally just Steph being jealous of Tim's current boyfriend. It's
Kind of justifiably so, because they don't do much with Bernard.
they
Like,
do. Bernard is such an ass character, yo. Oh, I'm not getting into the Bernard rant. I hate him. I hate him so much.
It's kind of wild
Oh.
that Matt Fraction is the only one to give him anything to do, and even then, that's only been literally 3 panels.
I read that whole fucking 10-issue Tim Drake Robin run they did. That was so fucking ass. Anyway, whatever. Anyway,
In all fairness, I empathize because I obviously wasn't in it because I only just got into reading the comics, but apparently, I'm hitting my I have to mention Bucky at least once in an episode I guessed on. Apparently, after Ed Brubaker left, the Bucky and Black Widow fans were kind of fighting for their lives for a while. Because I know he famously like broke them up at the end of theirs, and then they didn't get back together until the most recent Thunderbolts run.
Terrible moment. But yeah, anyway, so
bisexuality loss.
Can we talk about what actually sets John Constantine off? I love it that it is, you're a good man, John. Like,
yeah. John Constantine hates no one more than himself, and it's you love to see it.
Relatable
on the
content,
D&D alignment chart, I think John Constantine is chaotic neutral. Like, he's definitely not not chaotic good.
I've always kind of considered John true neutral.
I could see the argument.
Yeah. As a lifelong John lover, I feel like I don't know. I see that, but yeah.
John Constantine's immediate retaliation is to fireball Tim into the hallway, and then out the bastard. Like,
yeah. In
Tim,
this one, I don't think he has a particular D&D of alignment. I think he is just trying his best.
Yeah. Tim Drake is Tim Drake, and I do like just the portrayal of that character. Just like he doesn't escape through John pitying him or anything. He escapes just because he's Tim Drake, and the sheer ingenuity of that guy is able to get him out of there. He is caught for a moment, and John is able to just hold Jennifer back.
Yeah.
Just for a moment to let him escape. I like that. I really do like that. Tim makes his way back to the Court of El to report the things that they know for a fact at the moment, which is that Jefferson Pierce has been killed by Zala Jarrell. This is all. Zala's of course still like denying this, but like again, there's that obvious there's that conflicting information that the court debates for a while here. We also get to see a bit more of Amanda Waller's darker side, let's say. We get the little hints of like where Taylor wants to take that character as well in the future.
We are finding out. It very much hints at the fact that she has been playing every side of this thing that she is aware of, every side that she is currently aware of. She's not entirely aware of the twist that's coming.
Yeah.
And I think what's really, really interesting is that this is a scene where like everybody is who they say they are. Like,
Mhm.
like this is a everyone has to be who they say they are. Like, you could
Just
argue
for this to
me.
work fundamentally.
Yes. Well, because it's a time where everybody is talking, um, but it's also I also love the detail, right? That Cal, whenever he's not in the palace itself, and sometimes when he is in the palace, he's got the cape on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Last issue he didn't. Like,
Yep. Yeah, and in this brief scene where he asks Jimmy where Batman is, he's wearing that cape and he's looking for him because he cares about him, but he flies off. We then go back to John, who is summoning demons, and not just any demon, the one and only Etrigan the demon, who in
My
this
boy.
universe,
Boy,
who in
Jacob's
this
boy.
universe is fucking Ra's al Ghul. Such a fun idea. I really love that.
Is
a
fucking Ra's al Ghul as in like adjective or
why
or
not
verb?
both? Why not both? Why not both?
You know what? Fair,
Um,
fair.
yeah.
I
Um,
yeah, I
They
kind
can
of
have
wish
gay
there was
demon
more
sex as a
Etrigan.
treat.
but yeah, we have John summoning Raish, asking him
Would you
to
believe? Would you believe that I'm an idiot who forgot Lazarus pits were a thing? Like,
wait.
I forgot
What? Why would that be important to this?
No reason.
because
Well, because
Foreshadowing the literary
resurrection. I'm sorry.
device.
I thought I thought you were more referring to Raish's long-lived existence.
no. Well, I forgot that too. But like,
Well, that too. But I would think more in this universe that that Raish's long-lived existence is more his bonding with Etrigan.
yeah, like, and
Wait, do they ever explicitly mention the Lazarus pits in this?
Yes, they do.
no.
They do.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
do.
do.
They do. Oh, they do.
Raish's
Yes.
assassins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
yes. Okay.
so we have them. I I also find it fascinating. We're kind of working on D&D logic. King Jefferson has been dead a little too long.
Yep. But I can
Mhm.
resurrect the boy. And in return, Raish wants the children, the Titans. So John gives up the Titans in exchange for resurrecting the boy. And so,
Which, not gonna lie, kind of insane.
yeah.
Just start to finish, a little bit insane.
This is John Constantine we're talking about. This is
Fair.
It's a very
fair.
John thing to do. I'm like, John,
Yep.
you're dumb. But we love you anyways.
Listen here, you bisexual disaster.
He truly is. We come back
And,
to
like,
sorry,
game
go ahead.
recognizes game. However, I've never resurrected a dead child about it.
Let's rephrase that. The dead child of my unrequited love, who is also a
Yeah.
king.
Yeah.
Who is also
Mhm.
dead.
Mhm.
Who is also dead.
But could not be for the
Who-
price of a few children.
Of a few
Yeah.
children.
So, we go to the Amazons. Cal goes to see Queen Hippolyta. He is able to go talk to her. She stabs him, and locks him up in a dungeon.
Yeah. There's a lot of injusticing in this.
God,
There's a lot of
I'm getting some
stabbing in this.
real Injustice vibes.
I love the technicality of Cal just like not stepping foot on Amazonia by like just being over it.
Not
Also-
touching you. I'm not touching you.
It's in this moment where I realize I wonder if there was some of the thought in putting Lois Lane here was to combine her with Donna Troy, at least in terms of design a little bit. Like there's
I don't agree with that. No.
I was just hoping Donna Troy would show up. Okay, like
Not happening, brother.
not happening.
But we do get, of course. I mean, you gotta have Cal and Lois meet at some point. It's gonna happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sweet little scene. Not necessarily a romantic scene, but still a nice little scene.
I mean, the chemistry is there. Lois, much like her Prime Universe counterpart, is a little too busy to see what's in front of her.
Yeah.
Because she's trying to solve the problem of we need to stop this war and put everything together. Like
And she does wonderfully
just have
our end of issue cliffhanger, which is the Amazons going to the lands of El to start a war.
I also do just have, and Jacob saw this when I was reading it, I just have Kal-El tied and shirtless and tied up is making me feel a certain type of way.
Oh God.
Look,
So
man, I'm not immune. I'm not immune to propaganda.
So we go into issue 7. We have let's see. We have we have a nightmare. We open on a nightmare of Bruce is having a nightmare of the elves all going mad, going full scorched earth, destroying everyone that they possibly can. But it's a good thing it's all a dream. That would never happen in the real world, right? Bruce wakes up in the on the Kent farm, and we begin to meet our Titans. Let's talk about medieval Titans.
So good. They're so delightful.
I do love them. I really do. Yeah, really fun stuff. We got Beast Boy. We got Raven here to kick us off.
I do like that Beast Boy is immediately like, I'm just gonna fuck with this guy. I was saying, I think I might be seeing things that aren't there, as he's like a talking dog. Like,
yeah,
he's just a big old pupper, and I love him.
Big old green pupper.
I absolutely love shapeshifters. My shameless self-insert Marvel OC is a shapeshifter.
Nice.
So I got very excited. He's also always my go-to when I'm trying to explain what their power set is, because I'm like, they're a shapeshifter, but they're more on the Beast Boy side than the Mystique, and normally people get it, and also wonder if I'm a furry. Oh, I'm not, for reference.
I believe you.
Thank you. Most don't.
But yeah, we then go over to John and Raish and the newly resurrected Jacob. Because yes, John has
and Raish. Raish. I'm going to twist the knife in Al Ghul. It's like, well, you can't see a family. They'd burn you as a witch. Like,
So
I'm still imagining David Warner's voice, just because.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Of course, yeah. David Warner just sounds like what Ra's al Ghul should sound like, in my opinion. But we go back to the Kent farm then. Let's meet the rest of our Titans. I like that Cyborg's design is about as close as you can get to a cyborg in a medieval fantasy setting.
It's so funny.
It's
the terrible thing of. It's like, I need to do the Perez characters, the Wolfman Perez characters.
Yeah. But, like, the cyborg thing is so funny, because it's just like, the man is just wearing a plate over his eye for seemingly no reason. It's just an eye patch. It's just...
Yeah. It's implied that they're, again...
choice.
They're all metahumans, because, they've all got magic, and I love the idea of the Kents, like, taking in just random, like, magic people.
I love that they have a bunch of essentially stray dogs.
yeah, and they all end up being the Teen Titans.
But yeah,
and this is also very much where it's like, hey, let's just throw Bruce's own damn words back in his face, where it's like, hey, you're like them now. Like, you, sir, maybe should do some self-reflection.
Yeah. In the midst of this conversation, Corey goes outside, finds someone spying on them. It is, of course, the one and only Richard Grayson.
The boy.
I love the idea of pairing up Corey and Dick in this way. Just a really fun idea. But yeah, we have Dick here. Warning Bruce of what has been happening back in the kingdom, while outside Raish is arriving on the farm, looking for the Titans
with
Talia.
With Talia al
Ghul, is here.
Yeah.
And I do love Bruce and Talia do have a history. Like, I don't know where.
Because we were talking about the Arkham games earlier. The Arkham games went really hard at Talia al Ghul being like the love interest for Bruce Wayne, which there's just a weird line that Raish has when he's threatening Talia because Bruce won't become the demon's head and whatever. And Raish is like, do it or I will kill the only woman you've ever loved. A game that features Catwoman as well. By
I was about to say Selena Kyle would like a word.
If for real.
I was gonna say a very flirty Catwoman too. Like
like God. When the voice is Grey Delisle. Anyway.
Oh my God. Joey,
so
I have
good.
to send you my Batman 3 weed smoking girlfriends after this.
I'm sorry, you're what? I need you to say that again.
Jacob, did I send this to you? I feel like I did.
I think you did.
Sorry, I need you to say this one more time.
Here's where the Omegaverse comes up. So
okay.
It ties in, I promise. So a couple of months ago, my friend sent me this thing that DC had posted on their like official Twitter. It was an ad for whatever their like Marvel Future Fight equivalent is, where it's heroes fighting each other. But
TCKO?
Yes.
No, this was was it TCKO?
Or Battle World? I forget what it was called. But anyway, it's not important. It's Red Hood and Nightwing, and it says sorry, it says like brothers by choice, brothers by blood,
by
enemies
blood,
by
enemies by choice.
Yes. So my friend
like
put DC accidentally confirming Omega Bruce Wayne.
Because the implication of brothers by building, did Bruce secretly give birth to them behind everyone's back? Like
so someone Nicole, my friend, was also like, it could also be trans Bruce, but Omega Bruce is so much funnier. So I made Joey, are you aware of the 3 weed smoking girlfriends meme?
I don't think so. I might if I see it.
It's a Tumblr meme. It's very long, so I'm not going to attempt to read it out, but I took the picture because I was asking who the alpha was, who Bruce's alpha would be. And she was like, well, according to the internet, it's either Clark, Selena, or Talia. So I photoshopped Bruce, Talia, and Selena's heads onto the 3 weed smoking girlfriends. And I said, these are my alphas. And yes, they smoke weed.
God, that is funny.
Jacob, really we did it. That. We talked about Omegaverse.
It was gonna come up anyway.
Chaos reigns.
Yeah. But God, somehow
also
this.
did we talk about the fact that the Kents also know how to fight? Like,
oh yeah,
yeah. I would die for the Kents in every universe. I think.
I think the Kents should die for us.
No.
I prefer the Kents dead personally.
No.
At least Jonathan should be dead.
However, I think in this universe they deserve to both be alive because
Clark exactly. Their deaths serve a purpose in Clark's life, but Cal is not Clark in this universe, and they didn't raise the guys. So,
they would just be 2 random guys.
Yeah, I think we should kill them anyway. But anyway,
Joey?
Yes, fight breaks out. Raish becomes Etrigan. We have our Titans versus our, what do they call them in this universe? The League of Assassins. What do they call them?
I think it's literally just the League of Assassins.
There's no way. I feel like it. The League of Shades. The League of Shades is what they call
League of Shades.
And then we take full advantage of the fact that Beast Boy exists in a medieval fantasy setting, and he can become a dragon. I love the dragon. It's so cool. I love it. One of my favorite fight sequences in this whole thing. Probably my favorite. I really love this. I love this combination of characters. There's a really fun, really just fun setup for the combat. Just looks really cool. I enjoy it. There's some great art here. It's just done really effectively. We fend off the attackers from the farm. We say farewell to Talia, and Bruce parts ways with the Kents. And then we were the issue. Go on.
Not to go all the way back to the Q&A period. But I was just thinking somebody who should have shown up in this, Crypto. Where's my boy Crypto?
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
Give me Crypto in the medieval AU. He would be great.
I mean, hey, plenty of opportunities in Dark Knights of Steel 2. I'm sure Tom Taylor has a full list of characters he wants to keep throwing into this universe somehow. So,
Mr. Taylor, can I call you Tom? Hear me out.
See, don't call him Tom because then, according to the internet, you might confuse him with Tom King. So,
Yes.
apparently, this is a
never
thing that
mind.
people do.
Mr. Tom Taylor, please.
Mr. Tom Taylor.
I am on my knees begging you. Give me my super dog.
I mean, it would fit. Also, I do love that, like, this is where, after this issue, this is where the Tales of the Three Kingdoms is placed.
Yeah, we have Tales of the Three Kingdoms here. We have 3 stories, and not all by Tom Taylor. They're by a variety of writers.
Yeah, by two mostly well-regarded fantasy authors who I haven't read. I have not read Jay Kristoff or I always get the initialism wrong. C.S. Packet. Cat? I don't know. Words are hard.
You use words all the time, Jacob. It can't be that hard.
Yes. I'm just good at faking it. You see.
I don't know, man. I use math all the time, and math is pretty hard.
I like math.
You're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Look,
I am not a math girly. I was a English and history girly, and art.
I guess, yeah. History was a blind spot for me in school, but math I enjoyed. I don't know. I was weird. I was a weird kid.
No, I don't like math. I hate math.
I like it to math. Anyway, Tales of the Three Kingdoms. We have our first story here. A story about. Let's see. What was the first one again? Good God!
First one is Dark
Jimmy
Knights of
Olsen gets
Steel.
kidnapped.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. This is just called Dark Knights of Steel, which is kind of funny. But no, we have.
I love this idea of. First off, there's a bunch of orphans.
Harvey Dent appearance. Harvey Dent appearance. Sorry.
We basically take the approach to Batman villains in this that Scott Snyder does an absolute Batman actually. I find that really interesting.
But what's interesting? First off, these are all under the care of a woman called Arkham. That's not that's only going to lead to good outcomes.
That's fine, Jacob. What are you worried about?
Nothing's going to happen.
I find it interesting too that they went with Elizabeth Arkham and not Amadeus, because he's the one who, going by Arkham Asylum series House on Serious Earth, he's the one who started Arkham Asylum. So I'm curious.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, it's probably just an alternate universe. We can kind of use whoever we want.
Yeah.
Way.
Like, also, I think Taylor might have realized, in a lot of ways, certain aspects of the DC universe become a bit of a sausage fest. Like,
yeah.
So,
yeah,
maybe we should dilute that a little bit.
Yeah.
But I do love where it's like, no, Jimmy's being adopted as an apprentice to Mr. and Mrs. White.
Yes.
Hi, Perry. I love that you're here for 5 minutes.
And yeah, we this is a simple story of our young heroes investigating corruption in this orphanage, involving
also,
other.
Can I just say I find it really funny that the kids that go missing, it's like Batman's Rogues Gallery and also Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy Olsen is here.
Yeah.
And also Jimmy is here now. Like, it makes sense in the context of the story, don't get me wrong, but like, it's just very funny.
Yeah. Looking back on this, I wonder if this did inspire Absolute Batman, the one aspect of Absolute Batman at all, because that does the whole all the Batman villains were like friends, kids growing up on the streets together. It's a fun idea. Who were also friends with Bruce Wayne in that universe because Bruce Wayne was not a rich boy. It's nice. It's a good idea. But yeah, I love little Oswald. I love little Oswald Cobblepot. I love the little flipper hands on him. It's adorable.
I love it. I like little Harvey too.
Little Harvey, yeah, poor little Harv, love him.
And I love,
and I swear,
I love this idea.
And I swear it's not just because the Batman Part 2 casting announcement came out recently. You know the one.
Yeah, I know the one. But are you sure you're not just going to become a big Two-Face stan in the very near future?
No. Jacob and I have had this conversation.
This.
We had this. We had this today.
I have good Two-Face comic recs if you need them.
I do think Two-Face is an interesting character. I don't think I will latch onto him like a dog that has been given a chew toy the way I did Bucky, because I have a very specific type in fictional men.
You should read Long Halloween and All-Star Batman by Scott Snyder and get back to me.
I've seen the Long Halloween movie. I do want to read it.
Kes.
Read the book.
They kind of fuck up the back half of that.
They do
really badly.
Yep. Read the book. Actually, sorry. Better yet, if you just if you want great Harvey Dent content in general, just read that whole Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale run with Dark Victory and Last Halloween. So,
yes.
But no. So I don't think I'm going to latch onto him. I do find the whole concept of Two-Face interesting. I don't think I'm going to latch onto him the way I do Bucky, because my type in fictional men is very specific. I put this out to Jacob today, actually. It is large, sad, dark-haired men with sad eyes who were the product of unethical science, who were horrifically abused and have every reason to be a villain and hate the world, but aren't, because despite it all, they still have a good heart deep down. Harvey Dent does not check a lot of those boxes.
It sounds like you love Mr. Freeze.
But he's still a villain, though. He's
no.
They have mine is they have every reason to hate the world, but they're still not. They don't, because they're still good.
Yeah. No, Mr. Freeze.
I need you to.
No, I'm not even joking. That's Mr. Freeze.
No, I get it. I need you to understand. That is very specifically because it happened after I saw the new Frankenstein, because I made a joke about how I my type in men, and then I went, oh no, wait. The joke is too serious. And then I saw Iron Lung and I went, oh no, it's happening again.
It's funny.
If I had a nickel, I'd have 3 nickels.
Get Kestrel into our D&D campaign. They'll fall in love with certain PCs.
Are you trying to get them to fall in love with your character?
No, but I kind of made that character.
Oh god,
Jacob, you made a character that appeals to me specifically again.
We need to talk about this comic. Man Bat's here. God.
No. I do love Bruce's kindness. That he kind of loses as he starts growing up, because he becomes cynical and bitter. Also, he always looks angry when he's being carried by someone because he can't fly.
I do find that fun.
Although he can fly, is the cruel twist of fate.
I absolutely love that there is Man Bat in the same world there's Batman. It's very fun to me.
That's just how it is.
I know. But it's just so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like, he's Man Bat.
Yeah.
And I do love it's very much like Man Bat's not a monster. None of these children are monsters. Elizabeth Arkham is really a monster.
He's not a monster, he's 12.
Oh man. Yeah. But yeah, good first story in there.
We do get the very much the thing of yes, Baby Zala. We also get a very nice hey, Waller has been making deals with some pretty evil people to work for her and form her own task force of maybe an X variety.
With a really weird continuity error towards the end of this run that I'll have to talk about. It's a small throwaway line in one of the final issues. It's very weird. But we can go to the second story. What's up?
Putting this issue here is so interesting to me because I read this last. I went through just because the way it's structured in the volume that I have, it's at the end, so I just read it at the end. And I don't know, putting it here gives me a whole new look at Amanda Waller.
Yeah. Yeah. That is fair. Oh god, you should read some Amanda Waller stuff too. Just read Ostrander's Suicide Squad. It's it's so good. Anyway, second story, The Flock. Another fun little story. We've got our characters just having fun at the start here.
I
like
love
the
this idea of Harley Quinn being like, Cal being like, I need to see who my subjects may be as a child. For sure when I become king. And Harley's just like, well, Cal's an idiot,
Mhm.
so I may as well. Also, I get to dress up real pretty. Because the costumes, the costumes are
The
gorgeous.
costumes are so good.
Yeah. Oh
They're
yeah.
so good.
I love Harley's especially. Of course I do, but it's just it's great costumes.
Literally, my first note in here is just I am already 3,000% down for whatever this story is going to be. I love the cool carnival theme
Yeah,
going on with this.
I might have
very
quoted
fun.
a certain Andrew Lloyd Webber musical at this point.
Masquerade.
I forget. Did our
We are
Andrew Lloyd
immediately.
Webber
You
conversation
guys are
happen here
immediately.
or in the extra segment? I feel like it was the extra segment.
That was the extra
It
segment.
was the extra
Angela.
segment.
Yeah, go to our
think
Patreon, patreon.com/Studios for more of this podcast you're listening to right now if you want to hear us talk about Andrew Lloyd Webber and Vladimir Putin. We
What a selling point.
We run into a puppy.
That's what the people give
We
us
run
money
into
for, is to
a
hear us talking about
puppy. It's
Andrew Lloyd
so
Webber
cute.
and Vladimir Putin. Puppy, and Dick Grayson. And the beginning of the Robins, and I like that idea. I like seeing where this idea for this special task force of children for Bruce Wayne comes from. There's a Jason Todd there.
They call themselves the Robins. They call themselves the Robins.
Yep.
Because they are basically, this idea of like they steal from the rich, because Robin Hood, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I also do love that like Jeff and Jason blame each other for being caught. Like,
I love that Jason's even here. They didn't need to include Jason, and I'm just glad they did.
The streak of white in his hair does imply something.
It does.
Like, yeah.
I
did Google.
It just means
that Jason
was it just means that Jason was beat to death by a crowbar at an even younger age and was resurrected.
Yeah.
We have
Among
the
Us.
creation of course.
So, the scene where Clark catches all of them, the one right below Duke, is the one my friend says is allegedly Damien.
That's so weird. It's a character that's meant to evoke the vibe of Damien, but it definitely isn't actually Damian Wayne.
No. It's like, Damian Wayne can't exist in this universe yet.
Surely that could also just be Cass, though, right?
Yeah, she said it could also be Cass, but she was pretty sure it was Damien or Damien adjacent.
Yeah.
It's Carrie Kelly. Carrie Kelly.
Yes, Carrie Kelly. We need some Carrie Kelly rep here. Yeah. Anyway, final story for today. King's Bane. Oh man, I love the design for Dark Knights of Steel Bane. I really, really love this look.
It's really neat.
It's a great design.
It's so cool.
Yeah. I like the idea of this little kid Bruce getting involved with this guy that claims that he can that he's able to take down the elves, and that he's able to help Bruce take the throne for himself. I like the appearance of a couple other Batman villains here as well. We have a Riddler appearance. It looks to me like Punch and Julie, or maybe that's Anarchy.
No, actually,
so Red Death is Ragdoll. Sorry, I couldn't read my own notes for a minute.
Yeah,
because my guesses of them were Bane, Mask of the Red Death, not Robin Hood, I think Talia al Ghul, and Woman.
No, it's Scandal Savage, Ragdoll, the Fiddler, and Cheshire. Like,
yes, yes. I figured Cheshire there. Yeah, that's interesting.
So yeah, it's an interesting choice. I think I think this one is very much doing like subverting a classic fantasy trope of oddly enough, I think this is one where you do get some Game of Thrones influence, like specifically some Arya Stark, where Arya Stark is baby Bruce Wayne. Like,
Again, I know nothing about
Also,
it, but I believe
can I
you.
just say I love that Bane has a fucking like berserk ass sword.
yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh god, yeah. This, oh god, maybe another Absolute Universe influence because this is basically Absolute Wonder Woman's sword.
I would say
it
it's
reminded me of
probably more if they're both going to Berserk as the source because of Berserk being
yeah.
not.
I was about
I
to
don't know
say
if Berserk.
I have not read or watched Berserk, but I know about Guts and his giant sword, and that looks
You
like
know who
Guts's giant
has
sword.
someone who doesn't read. He's read and like seen some Berserk. My dear brother.
We should get him on the podcast. Oh, we
I
have.
told
Well,
you what his conditions are to get on the podcast, and they're
maybe
dumb.
maybe people that want to be on the podcast should broaden their fucking horizons and want to be on more than one very specific book that we're never going to cover. So
Wait, who are you talking about?
everyone.
Everyone. So we're not just talking about my brother here.
Hey man, my entire tenure as a frequent guest on here began because
No,
I told Jacob
this is
Jacob
true.
I was like, when you get to Winter Soldier, please have me on.
This is true, but you've since also broadened your horizons, and now you're talking Dark Knights of Steel with us, and that's awesome. So
Very true, very
so
true.
that's
But I
great.
would just
Yeah.
like to say mine did start from one very specific one where Jacob said it will probably be at least a year, and I went, okay.
And then you waited.
And I did.
Um,
Yeah, love the idea of Bruce being trained by this version of Bane a little bit before Bruce eventually betrays him as someone that's looking to overthrow the kingdom. Bane gets
also,
locked
it's really
away
rare
in
when
this
you get
little
to see
dungeon.
Bruce's like hatred of magic and like everything.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah,
final page of the issue is haunting. Like,
yeah,
ooh.
it's a great last page, and also it's
the
Bane
last
being thrown.
last
It's Bane being thrown in a pit, and that's that's it.
shaped
I
by
just
the
like the way
darkness,
that I
molded
like
by it.
literally. God, oh God, Kestrel is so good. You should, Bane's first appearance, Vengeance of Bane, is so good. It's one of those perfect Batman issues of all time. I love Vengeance of Bane.
Honestly, yeah. Here's the thing: Nightfall. The first third of Nightfall, that's Nightfall itself, is actually really damn good. Like,
Yeah,
genuinely great, despite the Chuck Dixon of it all.
Mhm.
Well, it's not just the Chuck Dixon of it all because you do have other writers who are writing different Batman books at the time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Alan Grant, who love you, Alan Grant. But it's really good. Bane's really, really.
Yeah, my point with the pit thing was just that, like, I like the way that Taylor is able to like bring around
Well,
things that will things that will always be true about certain characters,
Well, this isn't Taylor. This is CS Packet. But
oh yeah,
like,
still yeah,
yeah. Shall we get to the back half of this thing?
Yeah, but less than the back half. This is issue 8. We only have 5 to go. So
I know we only have 5 to go, but it feels weirdly enough. I think this is just because Taylor's really good at pacing.
Yeah.
Like
Great
the
writer.
7 issues
Great
and the
fucking
5
writer.
issues feel like the same length.
Interesting.
They're objectively not like
yeah.
they're not.
Yeah. Is this the first time in this first? Sorry, go ahead.
In case anyone was keeping score, this is the issue where I figured out that the Banshee was Black Canary.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
I am Boo Boo the Fool.
I mean, in your defense, I hate to say that Black Canary is technically an obscure DC character.
I know that hurts me. That hurts me so much.
She is. Like,
that hurts me so much.
And two, like I said, my only experience with Black Canary is the therapy episode in Young Justice.
God.
There
aren't even any truly great Black Canary adaptations that I can recommend.
Is she in Birds of Prey?
Yes. I forget who she's played by. Sorry. I think the Birds of Prey CW show for a second. Sorry. Yeah, she is in the Birds of Prey movie. She's actually quite good in that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I've had 2 instances of Black Canary before this because I have seen Birds of Prey.
Yes. Sorry. There is also the shitty early 2000s CW show Birds of Prey, which is notable for exactly one thing, and that is featuring a live action version of Mark Hamill as the Joker, which is not actually Mark Hamill as the Joker. It's him dubbing over a guy playing the Joker. But it is Mark Hamill doing the Killing Joke. It's a whole scene where they do Killing Joke, and Mark Hamill is performing it, and it's the shooting of Barbara Gordon, and it's really cool. It's whatever.
Insane. I love it. Does he still get a musical number?
He does not. He does not.
No.
They only do the
Haters.
shooting scene. They only do the shooting scene.
Haters.
It's got
that I don't like the
God.
Killing Joke movie for a lot of reasons.
Understand.
Yeah, the first half is awful. Like
it feels like the director wanted to make one movie and they said no, you have to adapt the Killing Joke, so he just took the first half of his script that he'd written and tacked it onto the Killing Joke and said we're doing this now, and nobody stopped him.
Yeah. There was,
but like, Joker's musical number is a highlight. They do in fact make Mark Hamill sing, and it is in fact delightful.
Yeah, I do wish the song they had him sing though would more further match the lyrics that they had in the comic, because I like that song. I like the lyrics in the comic, but
the song is canon to the comic.
Yes, he sings in the comic.
Yeah, he sings.
I in the comic. Love that.
Yeah.
If I had a nickel for every Alan Moore comic that had a musical number in it, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't much, but it's weird it's happened twice.
There's almost definitely more than 2 as well.
Definitely. Alan Moore,
I know there's an entire arc in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen that is quite literally the 3-penny opera. So
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to try to rein us back together because we are...
Sorry. Is this the first scene we ever see the Ring talking to the Green Man in this first scene? Yes.
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 Yeah. So a little hint there of things to come. We have a scene of the Amazons preparing for war.
The fact that the Amazons earlier did promise to ally themselves with the Kingdom of Storms and Queen Anissa.
Because they're like long-term allies. It's like a World War I kind of thing.
Yes. I do really like that, like, Calm Before the Storm, there is just this underlying tension of, we really don't want to be doing this, but we kind of have to. Like,
yeah.
And poor John Constantine has a secret private carriage. I wonder what that's for.
Yeah.
Surely this only goes well.
Yeah, exactly. We then go over to the L Dungeons, where Oliver is able to break Black Canary's
muzzle
muzzle off her mouth. We get some flirting between my beloveds. I love them so much; they're so cute. And they're gonna work together to break out of here. And
here's the thing: for a book that doesn't have a whole lot of Oliver Queen, I do love the characterization. That
he's so good.
He's like, I tried to save the world. I slew the God King. Oh, Renticide and Deicide. What are you in for? Screaming, huh? They think I'm a banshee. Are you a banshee? No, but I have an ability. I can destroy things with my voice.
They're so cute. I love them. I love them so much.
And then I never knew I needed Harley Quinn and Amanda Waller to share a scene like this. However,
and then we get to my favorite part.
God, for the listeners, Kestrel did just turn on their camera specifically to lift up the Yuri note again.
I will remind you all. This one takes up the entire page.
This is the second Yuri note.
This is the second Yuri note. We skipped right over my by John. We skipped right over my by John Constantine one, but it's there. Please know.
I believe you. We get a Harley and Ivy kissing scene. You'll love to see it. Right before
we also very much have this idea of Harley is the only one with the. Harley's like, this is an attempt at sanity. Most wars end with a small group of people talking after a pile of innocents have died from someone else's greed, grievance, or pride. See, we could the bloodshed and go right to the conversation. Like, it's like, oh Harley,
she's amazing.
Why do you have the brain cell?
I love Harley. She's that bitch in this, and I love it.
She truly is. But yeah, God, it's so good. All hell breaks loose immediately, though, as the Amazons begin attacking the forest. The Green Man comes after Ivy.
Ivy's like, I said I'd bury an army for you. There are 2 armies. You're worthless.
Yeah. Yep.
And
Need me a freak like that.
The Green Man goes after Ivy, then attacks her. As we go back to the Castle of the Elves, and we have Amanda Waller preparing for the armies that are now marching on the castle. And here's my little continuity error: why is the Deadshot character named Wade? That doesn't make any sense in any universe. If this Deadshot character is meant to be Wade, Deadshot is Deadshot, then Deadshot's name is Floyd Lawton, not either Slade Wilson, Deathstroke, or Wade Wilson, Deadpool. This name doesn't make sense in it. I don't know why it is this case.
It's a new character, Slade Slilson.
It just makes no sense. I just don't know why, because she calls him Deadshot. He's clearly meant to be Deadshot. And even if we're doing the thing where we combine Deathstroke and Deadshot into one character, his name still isn't Wade. It doesn't like none of it makes sense. Floyd Lawton. Neither of the names start with W, so you can't even combine their real names. I don't know why that bothered me. I stared at that panel for like a minute straight. It was like, why is this not computing in my brain? That's meant to be Deadshot.
that is a very good.
It just makes no sense. I have no clue why it's like that.
And what's kind of wild is like what happens to the character, like because he ends up taking the fall for Waller's bullshit. Like,
yeah. Like he becomes important. Like it's so weird. Whatever. I don't know why it's bothering me this much either. Like,
ooh, we're coming up on the most objectively horrifying thing ever.
I'm curious what you're referring to.
Once again, we may have the power of Yuri saving the day with Diana going to just like, hey, maybe we could like talk. You have to go through us. And then, let's drown Zala with her lungs.
That's it. That's the objectively horrifying thing.
That's the thing.
What is the thing? Where have I seen this before?
John makes Jacob drown Zala. Thankfully, she doesn't die.
She
but
does
my God,
yeah.
It is terrifying.
I know this only from an Overly Sarcastic Productions video, so I don't know the context, but I know in Legend of Korra, apparently someone airbends the air out of someone's lungs. I put this up there with like worst ways to go.
Yeah. Yep. Thankfully, this is interrupted though with the arrival of Lara, who crash lands in the middle of the battlefield. And as a hand is extended out by Hippolyta.
Well, here's what's interesting. It's like Hippolyta's like, okay, you know what? Surrender. We have Cal in our dungeon. Like we can, you and I are literally the only two adults in the room right now because remember, Anissa is a child. Like she's a teenager. She's a teenage queen, but she's still a child. Like we can talk about this. No one has to die. And
where's the fun in that?
Where's the fun in that? And Lara kills Hippolyta.
It's
slicing
such a
her in
line.
half down the middle with her laser beams. I love the last panel of Diana screaming. Yeah, Diana screaming for her mother. Like, oh my God. Dark Knight Steel #9, guys. Let's go. Cass is here. Cassandra Cain is here. Oh my God,
Cass was here a couple of issues ago in the background. Like, I really do love that Tom Taylor's
but
good
she's here again.
She's here again.
No, I just love that Tom Taylor sets her up as like just the silent background presence of like,
and she breaks Cal out of his dungeon, gets him out of there, and gives him a lasso of truth to take with him, and so he flies off. We cut back to the battle that ensues as the result of Hippolyta's death.
I love the narration that this has been known as the Battle of Regret because that's so what it is. Cal intercepts his mother and is punched to the earth because of it. So he's shirtless to this entire thing. I think that
Yeah,
is
he is.
important of
Sorry.
I
note.
love that you felt the need to point that out. I love that. Kel is brought down to the earth. I love. God, there's this one fucking panel here of Diana. Just how fucking raw her eyes are with tears. Like, just I don't know. I fucking felt that in my soul. Yeah, really good shit. As this horrid battle ensues, I really, really love the art here. Fantastic stuff. We have the Green Man joining the fight at one point.
He's basically being told, just kill everybody. Start killing.
Mhm.
It's fine.
Mhm.
It's wonderful.
Yep.
And then Tom Taylor has the idea of what if Batman rode in on a motherfucking dragon to save the
Yeah.
day?
Yeah. Would that not be the coolest thing to happen in this entire book? Well, yes, it would. Yes, that is a fact. That would be the coolest thing to happen in this entire book. And here it is: Batman riding on a dragon into a battlefield.
It's so good. It's so good, my boy.
I do love that Bruce Wayne is still not the master detective because he still can't figure out that Hal didn't try to kill him. So we're gonna have brother fighting brother. And John Constantine, oh my god, John, you were just sitting on the sidelines, buddy.
He's starting to see a little bit. He's like, hey, this actually doesn't make any sense. I actually can't make sense of this. What's going on?
He's
the
a mage.
poster
He has
child.
like two. He's a mage. He has like 2 hit points. He's not going to get in the middle of them.
Well, he better be careful before they're slowly whittled down to no hit points.
And then Tom Taylor commits the greatest crime.
I'm so glad you caught it.
Sorry, Tom Taylor commits the greatest crime known to man, and he kills King Shark. Lara enters the dungeons.
No way, my love.
Yeah, kills
my
King
baby.
Shark.
Among others, most likely, but King Shark's the one we see.
Yeah. Great sequence here of Oliver and Dinah breaking out of their dungeon here. Getting their weapons.
Use a crossbow. That's a very elegant solution.
It's almost like we don't have to do the Frank Miller thing where Oliver holds the end of the bow in his fucking mouth and holds the rest of his arm out to fire his arrow. Yeah.
You know what? That would be a little bit sick, though.
Admit it. Hey, look. The problem with The Dark Knight Returns is that it's fucking amazing. That's the
problem. Also, to quote another love of mine, it isn't quite the elegant solution that you think it is, because it's like a gun.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a gun. Isn't that fine with one arm? Well, for 6 times, then you have to reload it. And that could get complicated.
Yeah.
Also, when you're shooting standing up, it's really, at least in my experience, because I did air rifle in 4-H when I was a kid. In my experience, shooting standing up is actually really fucking uncomfortable when you do it with 2 arms.
Jacob, that's why you brought
Kestrel.
This is why you brought Kestrel on the podcast.
Oh, I'm sorry for what's happening to you,
You both love guns. Oh my god, amazing, truly amazing.
I was just gonna go with I've also done archery a little bit. And that's
archery.
Yeah,
I have also done
archery's not the same.
I have also done a little bit of archery.
You both carry a deep love in your hearts for just sheer automated firepower.
In this house, we don't call 911.
Oh god!
Oh my god! My friend said
Kestrel will go along with it.
My friend once told us apparently they were at a family member's house and they had a sign hanging up that was in this house we don't call 911. So they were she and her brother were like, so what, when the house is on fire you pull out your Glock and intimidate the flames into stopping? If grandma falls down the stairs and breaks her leg, do you just take her out back like Old Yeller?
My god,
it's so funny.
that is funny.
But that was the first thing that came to my head when you were like, you both love guns. I was like, in this house.
Oh man!
So
the real Lara
shows up.
The ring tells the Green Man to flee, and Oliver shoots a flaming arrow into the fake Lara, causing a white Martian to come out and fly away. And I need to ask Kestrel especially right now, because this might be a little bit too much of a deep cut for the non-DC fan. White Martians, Martian Manhunter in general. Thoughts? Do we know these things ahead of time? Was this a good
I did
twist in
because
any way
I
for
knew
you?
I did because they cover a little bit of it in Young Justice.
Oh yes, that's right, with
With
McGon. That's
McGann.
right. Yes. Okay.
McGann, my beloved.
Yeah.
So like I knew a little bit about it.
I forgot about that. You're absolutely right.
I will say, was not expecting them to pop up here.
Yeah, that's fair. I forgot about that.
Was not expecting to see Martians in here, but I did know a little bit about the Martian racism and the like green versus white Martian and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Very
had a
cool.
nickel for every time Tom Taylor blindsided me with Martians. I would have 2 nickels. Not a lot. Weird it happened
Weird it's
twice.
happened twice.
2 episodes in a row.
2 episodes in a row.
Two
The chances of anything coming from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1. But still they come.
And yet here we are. I also like the repeating of the prophecy here over this. The whole, they will look like us, but they are not like us. They are demons. Just and
sick guitar riff in background.
Yeah, yeah, literally. Oh god. But yeah, so oh man, I missed an opportunity for getting some real injustice vibes here with Jacob's Martian Manhunter comment. Sorry, getting some real injustice vibes here.
Tom Taylor can write one story.
Oh god. So one more twist, as if Taylor hasn't done enough here. It is time
Alfred
for another
is
truth
Martian
to be revealed.
Manhunter.
Alfred's fucking Martian Manhunter. Yeah. What a great twist. I think it's a great twist. I like it. I
liked it.
Good twist.
I liked it.
Yeah. That's the end of the issue. Taking us into Dark Knights of Steel number 10. Another cover that I adore. Wait, is this 10 or 11? This is 10, right?
This is
Yes.
10. This is yes. This is this is the second. Hey, we need to slow down for some exposition, guys.
Yeah.
Can I just
love
say,
the playing card cover.
I love that Martian names in DC are just like regular human name with apostrophe inserted. Because we got in this we have John, we have Jordan, and then in Young Justice we have McGann, and it's like it's just an apostrophe. It's very funny to me.
To be fair, technically it's supposed to be pronounced McGann, so it's not quite the same.
I know.
Sure.
It's actually tomato.
I feel like this is also like you would here's the thing. Martian Manhunter kind of takes his initial inspiration from a very old I want to say it's sort of an old tech kind of sci-fi because it's about a man who traveled to Mars, but he's teleported to Mars and it's kind of magic. I don't know if you know about John Carter of Mars, created by the guy that created Tarzan, but like that's also
I know that.
An influence, really, but like it's also just clearly an influence on the White Martian plot of DC in general.
Wasn't John Carter a Confederate soldier who ended up on Mars?
Yes, he was.
Wow,
bonkers.
They made it into a movie, and the movie flopped terribly.
Yeah. I remember when that was coming out. Vaguely, but I do.
Opening Dark Knights of Steel 10, I like the reflection on of
switching topics entirely.
I like the reflection of the 3 dead monarchs. I like the sort of those 3 panels that open the issue, followed by the bloodshed of the battle. And so we get back into where the last issue left off with the reveal that Alfred is Martian Manhunter. He is Jean Jones, and
Bruce has to have his. Not everyone different's a monster. Like it's like okay. Also, Beast Boy. Remember Beast Boy as a dragon. Hey, angry Amazon lady. The Batman asks you to hold.
It's so good.
It's just lovely. Well, we have our magic truth-telling lasso. Once again, we have had these. This has happened in D&D games that I have been a part of. Not with a magic.
Do tell, Jacob. Do tell.
Magic truth-telling spells that sometimes don't work.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Usually do.
Usually do.
Usually do. So we get this information out of Martian Manhunter. I like the moment that Taylor takes to sort of like just breathe from the battle. Like we get to see our Black Lightning siblings reuniting, their whole family coming back together. We see, we see Lara and Amanda Waller kind of like there's some tension there as well, because like Waller's clearly something has gone wrong for Waller because she is uneasy right now. We have.
Can I just say sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
You were talking about the Black Lightning siblings. Can I just say, and this loops back into the Tales of the Three Kingdoms thing, it does kind of bother me that it's called Tales of the Three Kingdoms and we only get the Kingdom of the Elves, because I wanted to see more of the Black Lightning siblings as like kids.
Yeah. Same with the Amazon.
Honestly, they should have just they should have just done they should have just called it annual number 1. Like
because like I was like, give me more of the Black Lightning, give me like Zala and Diana meet cute, give me
they probably should have done like a story for each of the three kingdoms. I mean, I like the 3 stories we get regardless.
I don't hate either any of them. I wouldn't cut them, but it's just like, you said it was Tales of the Three Kingdoms. I'm only counting 1.
Oh god, I
know I just said math isn't my strong suit, but like
no, I love this scene then with Diana and over the body of her mother. This amazing moment when Zala calls Diana Your Majesty, and Diana just says, "Don't call me that, not you." And just the way they hold each other, it's this beautiful moment. It's both Diana being afraid of the responsibility that is thrust upon her, grieving her mother, not wanting to be addressed so formally by her girlfriend. Like it's an amazing moment. It's a 1-page scene. There's hardly any dialogue. It's beautiful. I love it. We interrogate the Martian. Then we bring him before the elves, or rather between before the current 3 rulers of the 3 kingdoms.
And of course, Harley interrupts with it's like, this is hardly time for interruption, Quinn. Sure, I said the same thing when my friends and I have a random man tied up on the floor. It's just, I
love her. I love her so much. She's never done anything wrong ever in her life. I am deliberately ignoring every other story Harley Quinn is in.
Hey, Harley does a lot of good these days as well. So
yeah,
fair enough.
You would probably really like the Teeny Howard Sweeney Boo Harley stuff from a couple years back. Really, really fun stuff. If you're just looking for Harley shenanigans and her constantly just being a little cinnamon roll, she's pretty great. But time for some sci-fi in this DC fantasy, medieval fantasy story, because we get John Jones's backstory. We get, honestly, it's not that different from your standard Martian Manhunter backstory, but I do like the portrayal of it here.
I want a plushie of the little purple rabbit thing. They are so cute.
I do like that. It's a good, cute little purple sci-fi rabbit.
Adorable. I want one.
Yeah. We get this backstory
of a purple strawberry crossed with a rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get
little guys.
We get this backstory of the White Martians trying to enslave the Green Martians. This revolt, this war that broke out.
Everybody died.
Yeah.
Pretty
standard. Yeah, pretty standard John Jones stuff, really. It is a really well done sequence, though.
It is.
Yeah. And so, because he was wrapped up in the lasso this entire time, they know it is the truth. He cannot keep a secret, and so we are forced to reckon with what to do with him after this point. And we are faced with the knowledge that the leader of these White Martians, by the name of what's his name again? What is it?
Protex.
Yes, Protex. Protex is here on Earth as well, and we find out exactly where Protex is. Okay, one more time. The Green Man is Lex Luthor, who turned into the Joker, who is a Green Lantern, and this Green Lantern ring that he wears is in fact Protex the White Martian.
Begs the question, did Protex steal a Green Lantern ring? I'm guessing from Abin Sur?
I would imagine Abin Sur, mostly because I just don't want it to be anyone else. Abin Sur is the one Green Lantern I'm consistently okay with losing time and time again.
It could be. You know what? Villains killing villains could be Sinestro.
Could be said. I don't want it to be that though either. I love.
I don't really want that.
I love them all. I love all of my babies.
Well, I mean, isn't the original Green Lantern thing like he took it from a dying alien? Maybe he just killed the alien that dies.
Yeah, Abin Sur is that dying alien. Abin Sur is that.
Gotcha.
Alien.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was confused.
Sorry. Just
my experience with Green Lantern starts and ends at the first 10 minutes of the Ryan Reynolds one before I realized I had better things to do with my time.
I was going to say
now
before you realized
how much does the first Jeff Johns Green Lantern Omni go for these days? Let's see.
Once again, there's also a compendium that I think is cheaper.
But actually, not really. The first Omni is only $60 right now. That's amazing for that. Actually, it's usually $125.
That's a 1,200 page Omni.
That's a fucking steal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just putting that information out there.
Yes.
Anyway, so anyway, but yeah, so Protex is the ring, and the Green Man falls to his death, and the White Martians are here to do their evil shit. On to issue 11. Here we go. John Constantine is doing what John Constantine does best, drinking his problems away.
Also, can I just say, Alfred's, I'm gonna call him Alfred, his son's death hurt. It genuinely broke my heart.
Oh yeah, that whole sequence with the one White Martian pretending to be him. Yeah, it's rough. Hurt. It's rough, yeah.
Just specifically him being like, I could read my son's mind and he wanted me to help, and then he died. Just, it's so...
Yep. It's just once again that thing of just yeah, sure, the backstory isn't really changed at all, but it's just I think we've seen before done well is still can still be really good.
I think again part of the reason
I had also never seen it before, so
that is fair.
I also technically hadn't seen it before. This is technically my first exposure.
You've also seen the Justice League Secret Origins from the cartoon.
That is true. That is true.
But
yeah, I will say I think it works that it works. It's the one that isn't changed literally at all, is because it already kind of draws on a piece of literature for inspiration that very much fits into the swords and sandals medieval fantasy that Tom Taylor's been doing this entire time. Now if we can only get Conan the Barbarian somehow in this universe.
So, getting into issue 11, John drinking his problems away. Bruce and Cal reunited. I love this. This is such a cute scene. I love Clark's so happy to have a brother. He's just, it's so nice. It's so
Alexa,
nice.
play I Always Wanted a Brother from Mufasa.
God.
The only acceptable use of Mufasa.
I didn't know that was a song from that movie.
Yeah.
It's not a good... None of the music in that movie is... I haven't seen the movie, but
Excuse you, Mads Mikkelsen's cunty little villain song is great.
Mads Mikkelsen's a cunty little villain song? What?
He does,
make them go bye-bye?
What?
Yeah.
Wait, Jacob, you're aware of this music?
Yes! I think I'm 90% sure it was the fault of one Lindsay Ellis.
Oh God, that is funny.
My friends and I sailed the high seas and we watched Mufasa, and it's not good.
You know what? Bad movie commentary at some point. Lion King Mufasa. Mufasa.
Truly.
We should do it as a double feature with the shitty live action.
Yes.
Is that what you're suggesting? Yes, I would do that. Sorry, isn't okay? The only reason I question what you were saying is because isn't that Mufasa movie called Mufasa the Lion King? They still put the Lion King in the title. It's very weird. Whatever. Anyway, White Martians are making their kryptonite weapons. They are.
This is also where we get the great line of Clark. Oh, we're definitely gonna have to throw you off some high things and work on that.
Oh yeah. Yep.
The Clark, stop kidding Homelander. Stop wanting to throw people off of stuff.
Getting real with the boys vibes from this. So,
Yeah, this is where we realize I haven't visually referenced Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. I
oh yeah,
need to
we gotta
fix
do the
that.
Urukai. We gotta, yeah, yeah, yeah. So
The Eagles.
yeah, yes, the Eagles. Yeah. So we get our White Martians preparing for their attack. They have taken Jean Jones. Wait, when did they do that? Wait, what? Wait, hold up. When did
No,
that
no, no, no,
happen?
no,
Yeah.
no, no.
Is this a different
No,
thing?
they go see he goes to see him.
They go seek him.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yes.
Which, surprise, it's actually a bait because Batman is Batman.
Yes.
Where it's like, okay, so we're as we just did the Urukai, now we have to prepare for Helm's Deep
Yes.
by
As
setting a ring of fire around the kingdom.
yeah, yeah, it's a
Not to
cool
defeat
sequence.
them, not to defeat them, mind you, just to buy time.
Yeah. I love
Again,
the scene
I
after. I love the scene afterwards. Then with Bruce and Jean Jones, like just for this idea that Bruce like doesn't quite know what to call him, struggling with that identity of a man he knew all his life, and I like that a lot. I like
that Bruce can't hate him. That Bruce just loves him like a father.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so sweet. I love it.
That's his dad.
Yeah,
And this is the
me and my
crack
alien
of,
dad.
well,
Bruce Wayne has 2 daddies.
Bruce Wayne has 3 daddies. Bruce
Wayne has 3 daddies.
Yeah.
He's collecting them like Pokemon.
Truly. So we go down into the dungeons below.
Bruce apologizes for his actions and is releasing everyone from their imprisonment, with Harley saying, "Just the people who deserve to be released, violent robbers and murderers, will stay imprisoned."
It's an important distinction to make.
And I can never.
Which of course means Calendar Man will stay imprisoned. Like,
yeah. We didn't see Amanda Waller going to Lara once more, just pushing this idea that this idea of going to war and pushing for that sort of like scorched earth idea. We go to.
I love the face. Harley's there with the best face card of just
so
look at me, aren't I so innocent? I'm eating this up. Delicious.
It's so good.
You've heard chewing the scenery. Harley is devouring, leaving no crumbs.
Yes. We then get to see with Lara, Cal, and Zala. They all go to the pod that Jarell and Lara first crash landed in.
To basically get a Phantom Zone portal, a schematics for a Phantom Zone portal.
Yep.
And now we've been building to basically the eve of war, where oh look, Amanda Waller has actually
is working with the White Martians, is working with Protex, and is looking to come out on top because
they've been working together this entire. They've been here the whole time.
Amanda Waller is Sam Reich, confirmed.
No, Sam Reich's evil magician twin.
Yes, as Samuel Dalton.
Flash, asshole! I've been the White Martians the whole time.
And now we go into our final issue, Dark Knights of Steel 12. Here we go.
I think this might be the shortest episode I've been on with you guys.
Maybe.
Like our Discord's call is still showing almost 4 hours, but
yeah.
Comparatively,
we could do this. I believe in us.
I haven't eaten dinner yet, and my stomach's been growling since like issue 3. So
well, hey, thankfully the mic hasn't picked it up. So
I'm glad because it's been kind of loud.
Well, hey, we will be as quick as possible as we open up issue 12 with Waller and Protex working together, making their plans. Meanwhile, our 3 kingdoms are now working together, are making their collective plans. We have
Detective Chimp may have helped in some of the planning, which gotta love Detective Chimp.
My beloved.
He doesn't exactly fit in a world where there are no detectives because the detective is like a Victorian invention. Shut up! It's Detective Chin.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's
If we can have
fine.
sci-fi
He's
alien
there.
planet Mars in the midst of all this, we can have detectives. We can do that.
So here's the thing. I love how much of this is literally, well, I need to do a big battle, a big epic battle, because we haven't done that yet. Properly, that is. Like,
yeah.
we've done the depressing battle of regret. Now we need to do an actual battle. And hey, why don't we eventually get our Trinity to stand together in this universe?
Yeah. It's gonna be cool.
It's gonna be cool.
It's
gonna be
so good.
cool.
It's so good. It goes so hard.
I like that that March Manager takes on the form of Alfred in the end here before the Trinity marches off together. We get this.
I like too that he's like, I'd like to keep being Alfred. It just makes me happy.
Yeah, it's nice. It's sweet. We have this great final confrontation building here. Some great action here as the White Martian army rises together against the Trinity. Some great action shots. I love the look of the three of them burning together, their armor on fire as they fight the White Martians.
I also like that John is like, Harley was the only one insane enough to suggest lighting our three heroes on fire.
Yeah.
I love that Harley is still an agent of chaos.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I mean, eliminating the Joker from the equation doesn't stop the chaos.
Well, yeah.
And so, this battle continues to go on outside, as within the castle walls, Alfred confronts Waller and Deadshot. They light my boy on fire.
It made me so mad. Amanda Waller, I'm in your walls.
Literally, yeah, I'm in your Wallers.
In your Wallers.
Truly.
And then Amanda Waller does the most Waller thing. It's like,
foul traitor! Fucking stabs Deadshot.
You lying asshole! Stab.
Kills him.
I have a note earlier.
Go ahead.
I have a note earlier in my thing. It says, and Jacob already yelled at me for this. It just says, I'm not an Amanda Waller fan. And then the next line is, that's it. That's just the note.
That's the note.
I
was like, hey, yes, you really need to read some John Ostrander Suicide Squad.
Oh, yes.
You would love it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I will say this didn't help her image for me.
Here's the thing. You're not really supposed to like Amanda Waller as a person. You're just
Ostrander makes you really sympathetic to her, though. I will say.
Ostrander makes her a human. And that's it's really well done. But yeah, she covers her ass. Paints Deadshot as a traitor, is the one that killed John Jones. Is still in command by the end as a general.
She gets away with it. This is
totally.
Clearly this is the only really big plot thread from this first book that Taylor's going to be carrying over into 2. So
I mean,
it's great to see where that goes eventually. Yeah.
I think Jacob ended up finishing a little bit before me, and he's like, you can definitely tell that Tom Taylor thought he was getting a sequel at the time this was releasing, and I'm like, yeah, I see it.
I mean, here's the thing. They were always planning on doing a sequel. It just has taken forever to come out. Like, so long. Some
of that is also because Tom Taylor has been on monthly books in between. Like, while he was doing this, he was on Nightwing.
And he only ended his Nightwing run about a year ago. So
so he's been a little busy.
Actually, he was also on Titans for a short period of time.
He was on Nightwing and Titans and this at the same time. Plus, he was doing some indie stuff.
He wrote a whole ass event with Beast World.
Oh my god!
He was a busy dude. He's a busy dude.
And to be fair, the spin-off miniseries is, I believe, more world building of picking up some of the threads in the in what Lois says of others who could see our alliance as a threat. The Lord of the Seas, the Sky Realm, the Jarls of the Jarls of the Frozen Isles.
That's the spin-off. that's the one.
You told me it was Norse, and that's the one I had to guess. Roll credits. Jarl.
It is a good miniseries. It's not nearly as good as the main series here, but I do.
I mean, that might just be because Jay Kristoff is a prose writer and not a comic writer. But
Taylor does do the backups, and they're pretty good. But what was I saying? Fuck. Oh yeah, but also, Kestrel, if you're a Dick Grayson fan, Tom Taylor has basically been the Nightwing guy for a while now. So, if you like this,
Yeah,
and you like Dick Grayson,
I do like. Nobody clip this. I do like Dick.
I love it. But
I
but
do
yeah,
really like him.
yeah. But yeah, I love our last little scene here between Bruce and Cal. We get the once
I
again
will
the
follow
repeated
the Bat King.
follow the Bat King. Love our little like splash page at the end with the different portraits of them all. I'm so glad that Waller isn't included in the end there because fuck that bitch. And that's that. A great ending to a great series, and I'm so happy that is how we ended out our current DC Elseworlds block.
I was also waiting for this book since very close to when we started the podcast. Like,
well, hey,
this,
I got to give us some distance between when things come out and when we cover them.
Hey, this is also the most recent book that we've covered.
Yeah. So
I need you guys to know this has been sitting on my bookshelf. I borrowed it from my friend probably about 2 years ago.
Amazing.
So I'm glad I finally had an excuse to read it because this was a lot of fun.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you read it, and I'm glad you joined us for your first ever DC episode, Kestrel. I'm going to drag you into more in the future, undoubtedly.
Yes.
All I'm saying is I have Gotham by Gaslight sitting on my bookshelf.
That is true.
And access to plenty of other ones because I have a friend who's a DC fan. So
yeah, most def. Read some Green Lantern in the meantime, and we'll get you on some more. But yeah, God, I need more Green Lantern fans in my life. It's fine. It's fine. But Jacob, I think it's time.
Yeah.
Let's do this. So we have more DC goodness coming up in our next couple episodes. We have 5 DC episodes coming up next, all of which are continuations of things we have previously covered. So, Jacob, and by extension Kestrel, what do we think will be the next episode of Fresh Faced Comics?
I'm gonna let.
And I can't fuck this up. I can't fuck this up for you this time.
That's true.
I was gonna say we didn't.
I didn't do that by this entire episode. Kestrel, you motherfucker. Okay, go on. You're good.
Yeah, if you're only tuning into this episode, I think Joey mentioned it last time. Kes did accidentally reveal that we were doing this.
Here's the thing. I said I was going to give Kestrel shit for it this time, but then multiple weeks passed in between, and I dealt with a personal life tragedy, so did not have time to think about ways to torture Kestrel on this episode. So
I felt bad. So Jacob messaged me and was like, "I think I know," or what? It was like, "I think I know what it is," or whatever.
I have a guess. I have a guess.
Yeah. And I fully missed that.
God.
So then he was like, I played you. I'm like, no.
Amazing.
No. I said Kes, you can't, Kestrel. No, I didn't know. I wasn't even trying to get information out of you.
So funny. But yeah, so let's take a
further
guess.
confirmation I wouldn't do well under torture.
Yeah, I believe it.
They wouldn't even have to torture me. I think they would just ask me one question that I would mishear.
Oh God. All right, let's do this. What do we think is coming up next?
Kes, why don't you go first with a guess?
I'm trying to think. You did a Superman, right? Because you did Injustice.
Indeed.
Yeah. So this is going to be mainline DC. That much I know.
It's not Elseworlds, and it is a continuation of something we covered previously. But since you don't know the exact runs we've covered in the past, Kestrel, you could just say like a character or something like that.
I'm gonna guess Batman because it's still
Batman?
DC, right?
That is DC.
Yeah, it's still DC.
Yeah, we're doing some DC. Yep.
So here's the thing. There's not a. My brain was like, it could be Batman. I don't think so. I think you're going to buck with the usual tradition of like starting with a Batman thing on a DC block.
Interesting. Well, here's the thing. This is still all part of the same DC block.
Yeah.
And we started on Superman with Red Sun. So
yeah. So I think Because it has been literally years. We're going back to Jeff Johns' Green Lantern. We're doing Brightest Day over not
Interesting.
just the next episode, but the next 2 episodes. Because I think we're doing 2
Interesting.
episodes to cover it. I believe you told me that at one point that when we do Brightest Day, it would be 2 episodes.
I
Because
did. I
that's
did say that. I did say that. Yeah. In order to cover Brightest Day the way I wanted to, it would be 2 episodes.
yes.
Is that your only guess? You have nothing else for me?
That is what I have other guesses, but this is the one I'm confident in.
This is the one you're most confident in?
Yes.
All right. Well, my good friend, congratulations, you did it! Good job. Nice.
Hey,
yeah,
wonderful.
Yeah. Next time on First Race Comics, we're covering Brightest Day, volumes 1 and 2, and then on the episode after that, we're covering Brightest Day, volume 3, in addition to all of the Green Lantern tie-ins to Brightest Day. It's going to be a big 2 episodes. Lots of fun stuff coming in there. That'll be, actually, I have the list right here. Next episode will be Brightest Day numbers 0 through 16, and then the episode after that will be Brightest Day 17 through 24 and Green Lantern 53 through 62. So be on the lookout for all that in the next 2 episodes. It's going to be all kinds of fun. Getting back to John's Green Lantern, it is worth noting. I need you to get your expectations in the right headspace, Jacob. Brightest Day, Brightest Day, the event is not a Green Lantern event. It is a DC Universe event.
Okay.
So just remember that going in. We'll talk a little more in between, I'm sure. But
yes.
Yeah.
But also, I was going to say something, and now my head is, what was I going to say? Fuck. Shit.
What happened? Get it back, Jacob. Do it.
We've thrown him off his rhythm.
I haven't been on my rhythm all night tonight, guys.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
This is really funny.
But also, this is going to be weird because it's basically a 2-parter because we're not finishing the story.
Yeah. Wait, we're doing it all across 2 episodes. It's not like I'm making us wait in between or anything. So
correct. But still,
this is also like the immediate follow up to Blackest Night as well.
Also, I'm going to take this Green Lantern stuff as a birthday gift to me because I think the first episode comes out the day after my birthday.
I believe so. Let me double check. I think you're
Happy
right.
Early
yes,
birthday.
it does. Yes, it does.
Yes.
Yeah, so that'll be cool. So friends, be on the lookout for Brightest Day. More Green Lantern coverage coming your way in the near future. I've only banged on enough throughout this episode about how much I love Green Lantern, and I would love for us to cover more Green Lantern. It's coming.
There's also kind of a big Martian Manhunter event too, technically.
There is a lot of Martian Manhunter in it. You're right, absolutely. Yeah.
Because he's on the cover, I think.
I almost dropped a lot of Martian Manhunter, a lot of Aquaman, a lot of Hawkman and Hawkgirl, Firestorm. Basically, do you remember the people that were resurrected at the end of Blackest Night?
I think I might be rereading Blackest Night in between.
You should. It's a great event.
Here's the problem.
Basically, all the people that were resurrected at the end of Blackest Night are the main characters of Brightest Day. So
turned on my camera.
That'll be what we're doing next time. I think though that covers it all. That's it for us today. Let's get into some promotions. Let's start over to the guest first. Kestrel, do you have anything to promote? Do you have anything going on in your life that you would like the people to know
about? Same as always. I'm the Kestrel's Feather, right?
Yes.
Yeah. On Tumblr with dashes in between. I'm Kestrel_Feather on Blue Sky, and then the one I always keep forgetting to promote, I should have looked up my username first. I think I'm Kestrel Feather 98. I'm Kestrel Feather 98 on Letterboxd.
Very cool.
If you want to follow my movie adventures.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Jacob, what do you have going on in your life?
I mostly have my blog. In between, I have definitely reviewed some Doctor Who books. A Star Wars book. I don't remember when I did that, if that was before the last episode or after, honestly. It might have been after. I also have been reviewing Star Trek The Next Generation. I'm in the middle of Season 4. I will have just done Future Imperfect, I believe.
This will come out the week of the 1st, so whatever review will come out...
Yes, I'm doing Reunion this week and Future Imperfect next week. Yes.
Okay, very cool. Similarly, I'm also reviewing Star Trek The Next Generation with my brother. We have just put out our video for Reunion, and if you go to our Patreon, patreon.com/bloodandstudios, you can get the next review early at either the Lieutenant Commander or... Sorry, the Ensign, Lieutenant, or Commander tier. Those are the ones. It's been a while. You get early access to Future Imperfect through those tiers. Also, if you go over to our Patreon, you can get other things like exclusive Star Trek commentaries, like our ones for TOS. At the time of this coming out, we have recently put out our commentary for The Devil in the Dark, and our next one is Errand of Mercy. So be on the lookout for those when they are out. Also on Patreon, there are bad movie commentaries for this will already be an announcement that is already out, but I'm just going to reiterate it here that because of my personal life shit that was happening in May, May's bad movie commentary was delayed to June, so we're getting 2 bad movie commentaries this June. We're getting What's Up Tiger Lily and what was the other one?
Phantasm.
Yeah, doing Phantasm. So be on the lookout for all those when they are out. It's going to be all kinds of fun.
I imagine one of them is going to be early month, one of them is going to be late month, depending on
somewhere around there. So there's all that. And if you're on any of that Patreon fun goodness, such as Fresh Face Extras as well, there's even more of this podcast out there. Like I said, we talked about Andrew Lloyd Webber and Vladimir Putin and streaming services, what we spend our money on. So
the Magnus Archives, very briefly.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. If you're into any of that, though, there's a $1 journal support tier. It's only $1 a month. It gets your name down below in every video we put out. People are seeing your name there, see you're a cool person, and they will want to be a cool person too, and they will join the Patreon. That is exactly how it goes. Also on the channel on
the
Blood
cool kids table.
Exactly. Also on the YouTube channel, God, what else is there? We're getting back into the swing of things. Things are slowly beginning to come out. I don't think we'll be caught up on one shots by the time this
we should
out.
Definitely have at least the one shots that we were
behind on.
Delayed.
They'll be recorded, but they will be coming out either very soon or they will have just started coming out. We cover current comics coming out like Superman by Joshua Williamson, Wonder Woman by Tom King, Batman by Matt Fraction, and The Uncanny X-Men by Gail Simone. We will have also recently put out our video for or either that or it's coming out soon for Spider-Man Superman, the Marvel DC crossover. That'll either be out or will be coming out very soon. Like I said, because things got shifted around, we're just kind of slowly catching up on things, and I do this in my spare time. I gotta just be reasonable with the pace at which I work as I ease back into these things. So there's all that. There's also R2BD. We're catching up on R2BD stuff. We finally have definitely put out our video on Battle Scars recently by Sam Maggs, and our video on Maul Shadow Lord Season 1 is coming out very, very soon. And after that, not long after, we'll be doing our video on The Mandalorian and Grogu, which at the time of recording I have not seen yet, but I'm sure was at the very least a fun time. Otherwise, I think that's it. That's everything. That's all of it. So thank you all so much for listening. Wherever you're listening to us on, whatever platform you're listening to us on, be it Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, etc. Leave a rating, comment, subscribe, follow us. Whatever you can do to support, it is all greatly, greatly appreciated. Whether you're supporting us on Patreon, financially, or otherwise, I'm just happy that you're here. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, Blood Studios on YouTube. And your support there is also greatly appreciated. And I guess that does it. Thank you all so much for listening. Until next time, this has been Joey Morgan,
Jacob Licklider,
and Kestrel.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.